everybody. Thanks for joining us for Politically Incorrect Knitters, live from the Knitting Wars. I am Deplorable Knitter. We have Ann Pinkova, Carol Brown, Lynn of Chicken Lady Fiber Art, Amy, Pro-Life Knitter, and Dreaming Tabitha, because why not, right? We're a full house today. It's awesome. I'm excited.
You left the link open to all of us, so we all decided to join.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's wonderful. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying
Tabitha, it is nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I like how she ended it with, well, we have Tabitha because why not? Had nothing better to do.
I didn't mean it like that at all. Not at all. Jeez, if Tabitha never comes back, it's going to be my fault.
Lovely guests for coming.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry.
She's just giving you a hard time.
I get that way, so that's not really your fault.
It's the German knitter.
I'm easily offended.
I can tell. No, and not that it's all about me, but my kids had a field trip today and they were roller skating, and then I immediately came home and cooked dinner and then ate it as fast as I could, and now I am here. So my brain will decompress and I will turn into a regular human.
We appreciate your sacrifice
all day, and so sorry. I'll just sit here with my tea and be quiet.
I extend to you my sympathy then. I'm not sure which one you want.
I'm trying to make you feel better. We're like, we get it.
I cannot hear anybody but DK. So.
Oh.
What? Oh no.
I can hear all of you.
I can hear.
Ann, say something.
Yeah. Hi.
No. Lynn.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Carol.
Hello.
I can't hear half of y'all.
Oh man, it's time to
I'll
do
leave
it
and
live.
put me
Tech
back,
support.
okay?
Let's go.
Yeah, get out and come back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Notice how she didn't even ask if I could say something. I see how it is. Yes, everybody else.
Because you were already talking and she could determine that your
everybody else had already spoken too. I took it personally.
I want to hear you. You
Don't take anything personally here.
I'm gonna quit. Oh no. Well, she's back. I'll put her back on now. Let's see.
DK regretting decisions already.
Okay, now I can hear.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Hello.
And Tabitha was extremely offended. You did not ask her specifically to repeat herself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, okay, Tabitha, nice to meet you. And then like silence. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh. I am sorry that I unintentionally snubbed you. I would never do that in real life, I don't think.
I'm like, I can't really usually see y'all because I don't have my glasses on, but I think her mouth's moving. I'm like, and then Lynn's mouth was moving. And I'm like, wait a minute.
You notice a pattern. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
hey, Lynn.
I got it.
Selective hearing.
That's a really cute shirt you're wearing.
Do you like this?
I do like it. I have one that's oddly similar.
I bet you do.
What
You know,
does it
it's
say?
not. It's that in between temperature today. It's like, I don't know. It's like 54, so it's not cold enough for an official sweater, but it's not warm enough to go short sleeves. So
Yeah.
this is the perfect weight
Mm-hmm.
of sweatshirt.
Yeah,
And
I'm sweating.
I'm
so I need to get like
repping.
tank top versions of that stuff because I am
I
done.
bet she would have them.
If you
I
ask
think
her,
she
she'll
does.
make them.
Yeah.
Tabitha, it is a Puritanical Knitting Fun Run sweatshirt, which is a knit along that Ann and I hosted.
Oh, that's cool.
So it says, you know, blessed are those who die, blessed are the dead who die in the Lord, or something like that, you know.
It's
Totally
very
normal.
diabolical. And
This
you
is like
must-
Not at
my
all
favorite
creepy.
brand of geek corner on the internet, where it's like ladies crocheting and knitting, talking about politics, talking
death.
about life, talking about death. Like this is like the hardcore section of the geek internet. I love it.
Well, I mean, we've always known we were geeks. I don't know if anybody's ever said we were hardcore at the same time. I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
Oh, I wake up every morning, look myself in the eye, and say hardcore.
Hardcore.
You should now. See, this is how somebody and the rest of the world see you. The hardcore geek corner of the internet.
So the other day,
That's
my
awesome.
daughter, who is a gamer, was talking about. She says, "Yeah, I was watching this video with Nerdrotic. She starts to explain. I said, "Isn't Nerdrotic on Friday Night Tights?" And she went, "How do you know that, Mom?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, my friend Ann has been on there." And she's like, "What?"
I've not been on Friday Night Tights. No.
No, but you know Nerdrotic.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wow,
met him.
Anne, I didn't know we was in the presence of celebrity.
How did you get on Nerdrotic?
I was-
Night Tights.
on Nerdrotic. Epic Mike just got on the Nerdrotic, and I was like, all right, and I see hardcore corner of the internet.
My daughter was just amazed that I even knew who
like-
these people were.
I like how
funny.
Tabitha and I's mutual reaction was like, so who'd you talk to get on that stream?
I'm like,
I thought you
like,
were
Aunt,
on Friday
we gotta,
night.
we gotta
Fright.
talk, Aunt.
No, Carrie Smith, our lovely friend Carrie
Yes.
Smith.
Yeah, okay.
Look, I'm Kevin Baconing, but no.
Kevin Baconing.
Oh my gosh.
Like 1 degree, but still, no.
Like, we're
That's
supposed to
right.
find this gatekeeper, Tabitha. We're gonna find him.
Right.
Though,
If only
Porter
Carol
Black
worked for a
Garrett
comic book,
wore
then maybe
the
might have
hat
makeup.
I gave him. So
that's
also
right.
That's another degree of
There's another degree.
bacon there.
Quarter Black Garrett. Is that what his name is? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
his online persona, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I
Okay.
mean, I
Not
hope
his
his
name.
parents
I
didn't
am
name him that,
shocked.
Hero.
You know, I've met
Shocked.
somebody that was called Moonstone, so it doesn't surprise me what people are called these days.
I mean, why are you bursting my bubbles, Carol? That is not his real name.
You know, as somebody who's also worked in education, you know, we see all kinds of names come through on that roster.
Yeah.
Yes,
My-
we do.
My
Yes,
aunt
we
was a
do.
nurse, and she worked in the baby section of the hospital. I couldn't think of the actual word.
Labor and delivery.
Thank you. And one time they had a Ruby Tuesday rock and roll baby. So anything is
Nice.
possible, you know.
That's
So
That was the baby's name.
yeah, Ruby Tuesday. And then there was another time where they somebody named their child Beaver. No middle name, just Beaver.
Well, I mean, how
Um,
are you gonna be famous if you don't just have a
I mean,
badass
yeah, it works
name,
for
like-
Cher. You know, it
Well,
works for
it's kinda-
Sting.
It's kind of like if you have a double first name, you're a criminal. So if you just have one name, you must be a singer.
This
My-
is like in the case of Dougie Doug. The parents were like, "We got to include the middle initial." Doug.
My favorite was when I had a kid that came in and there was a 5 on his name on the roster, and I was like, "Hey man, can you go up to the office and have them fix your name?" And he's like, "No, it's supposed to be there. The 5 is silent." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And so what happened was they had a typo in his birth certificate, and nobody noticed it right away, and so they just kept forgetting to fix it. So he was just always like 5 is silent.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Awful.
My favorite one is one of my professors when I was getting my education degree. Loved to tell the story because she worked at one of the children's hospitals as like a parent educator kind of thing. And she had this one mom and like could not pick the name. And I probably told the story already, so just laugh anyway if you've already heard it.
Okay.
And she
I'm good at
like
that.
it's like down to the wire. She's like, I need to pick a name. And so she finally, picks the name. My professor goes to see her and she's like, so what's his name? And she's like, no smoking. And she's like, I'm sorry, what? Could you spell it? And it's like N''SMOKING. Because the last thing she saw before she went through into the little delivery room was the no smoking sign. So she named him No Smoking.
Nesmokin, which you know
Nesmokin.
today could be a legitimate name.
I'm like, where? And that was probably a long time ago. So that kid's like an adult now, and I have
Yeah.
questions. Like, where did we end up in life?
I want to know if those kids like become adults and then go change their names. Like, do you think
Or they
that
go by
get sick?
something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Like we had a criminal.
you're at the
here.
doctor's office
Yeah.
and you're like, my name is Nesmokin. Like, don't you think at some point you want to be like, no, my name is Tabitha or Amy or Lynn or
Bob.
no? Yeah,
And my
Bob.
other
Joe.
friends, smoke 'em
Bob.
if you got them. They
I
don't
mean, we
really
had a
go
guy like a few years ago, maybe during COVID, and he got, it's like arrests, and it's like, okay, we're on the lookout for this guy. He robbed whatever. And I thought it was like fake and one of those, fake news police pages kind of thing. I'm like, no, his name was, I don't remember his whole name, but it was Millionaire. That was his first name. So Millionaire was his first name, and then something else, something that was like money related. And he had like 5 names. So it was like Millionaire something Brown. And I'm like, dude.
Well,
Your
I
mama
mean,
just-
wasn't it Gwyneth Paltrow? She named her kid Apple.
yeah.
And then Rihanna named her little girl Riot. That was a
Yeah.
genius idea.
Beyonce called one of her children Blue or something.
Yeah,
Blue Ivy.
North or something like that.
And then there's Northwest
Oh,
for Kim
yeah.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good.
See,
Here's
So-
what I'm gonna say. Like all these weird name conventions makes me feel better because my actual government name, I'm named after the dog, right? So I don't go by that name. And I always tell everybody, like in offices, like, you know, when they see like the commas around my middle name, they're like, so is this the name you want to go by? It's like, yeah, unless you want to call me a bitch. Like, what are we doing?
I'd like to keep our options open.
So, Carol, did you ever feel like you wanted to change your name, or you're just happy going by your middle name?
I had actually wanted to change my name, and the whole reason I ended up not changing my name is because by the time I found out, I had already served in the military and I was on disability. And let me tell you, trying to do paperwork with them is a major pain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna just deal with it and just tell everybody to go by my middle name.
Yeah.
I've never been fond of mine, but you know, it's how it is. But that's because, you know, my name was so unique, but it was like, this was at the time when people didn't want to be unique. We wanted to be like everybody else, you know, when I was a kid.
Jennifer?
No, I never had an idea of what I wanted my name to be. I just didn't want it to be Tabitha.
You didn't want it to be Tabitha.
I grew up with a ton of Brittany's and all these kinds of stinking blonde kids and all this whatever. And so it was just, you know, you were the different, you were the odd man out kind of situation. And then you get older and then you have kids that are named Nespoken and Apple. And you realize, you know, Tabitha's not so bad.
Tabitha's fine. Yeah.
Gracie seems like a great name. Yeah. Remember when Gretchen was a thing? Gretchen seemed okay.
Look at me, I finished something.
Friend was named Gretchen.
What did you finish? Show us.
A sockhead hat.
Nice.
Oh,
that's pretty.
Nice.
So there's
a
good bit of yarn left. Somebody was asking me. So it was a mini set, and so I have this much of the main left.
Cool.
So I'm not putting it on because it's hot, and it's not blocked yet. But that was actually pretty fun. I had not made one. And it's a Schitt's Creek colorway for, you know, our lovely Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, nice.
Which, Lynn, do you still have Schitt's Creek colorways in your shop, or did you retire them?
I have retired them, but I still have the recipes if you need something.
They were really great. That purple was fantastic.
Oh, that's still in the shop. Love this journey
that
for
one?
me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a great purple. I think I've had it before a couple times. I feel like I've done stuff with that.
Yes, you have.
Yes. Lynn knows. Lynn, what have I ordered before?
You have a list.
She's my yarn dealer.
Also, you have a box waiting for you at the post office.
Oh, I do. I almost stopped on the way back from roller skating, but I knew I had to get supper going, so I didn't.
Yeah, woman on a mission.
I had things. I had. My time frames were tight this afternoon.
I get it.
That's okay. When Amy was talking, Amy, how hot is it there?
It was I can't look because I'm on my phone, but it was like low 70s today. I'm hot. I have the air conditioner on and a fan on and a tank top.
Wow. And I'm sitting there going like, it's 40 degrees out. This is incredible. Like
there's 40 here today also.
It's sunny.
Open the windows.
Yep, it was beautiful. I went outside without a coat on because it's 40 and I'm in New York, so that's obviously spring.
Right. So I'm not mad about it because we're going to the beach soon and it should be nice at the beach. So I'm not mad about
That's cool.
Oh, when do you go to the beach? Next week?
This week, Mardi Gras.
Ooh. Do you leave on purpose?
Okay. Yeah, kind of, sort of. But
do you leave on purpose? Otherwise that would be a hostage situation.
No.
You ever unintentionally leave your home?
No. When is Mardi Gras? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, this year it's next Tuesday.
I was asking if she was leaving where she lives because of Mardi Gras on purpose.
40 days
getting out of town of New Orleans.
So actually 40 days before Easter is March 16th. So
your Easter.
No, mine's a week later. The regular Easter, the Western Easter is the 5th, and the Eastern Easter is the 12th.
That's Wednesday is next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, but the Protestants they don't really fast on Sundays. Does that make sense? Whereas the Orthodox fast, and we fast and fast and fast, and then the end of our Lenten fast is actually Lazarus Saturday, which is the Saturday before Easter, before Holy Week. And then Palm Sunday, we start another week of fasting. So it's like our fasting, we have like an extra week.
Yeah, I just have
fasting.
the 1 day. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you fast for all of the 40 days and 40 nights, or what's happening here? I don't understand.
The fast is different for each person, but generally people give up meat and dairy products.
It's not a fast like mine.
It's not you're not eating anything. It's it's
Correct.
what you give up for Lent kind of thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Correct.
So no, I have no idea the rules of Mardi Gras. I just know that it is next Tuesday.
Okay, and so next Tuesday you'll be going intentionally out of town.
Yes.
Actually, gotta clarify nowadays. Gotta clarify.
Okay. Yes. If somebody was asking me about the Lent, the countdown to Easter kit, and should I start on the 18th or should I start on this day? And I said, start whenever. You know, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's gonna. There's no police that's coming to your house. It's saying, "Oh, you didn't open that on the right day."
I live in fear of the Lent police.
I know you do.
Pretty sure God doesn't keep score, so you know.
Show me your meat.
I don't give up my.
Sorry, you started your yarn countdown early. I'm like, no, not me.
Oh no! I just, before we continue on, I have to know where Debbie Loves Yarn lives, because she's predicted to get 20 inches in one day and snow all week. And I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers.
That's suckage big time.
I just want to know where that is. But yeah, people are saying fast for Yom Kippur, fast when your kids need prayer. I don't know.
Yes, Yom Kippur is the one I fast for. I just don't call it Yom Kippur. So
I said it improperly. Sorry, friends.
No, you said it right. I just don't say it. I call it Day of Atonement. That's what we call it.
No, that's fine. I think I just didn't say it right anyway. So that's all. Cool.
Teresa's rewatching Schitt's Creek. So fun.
Too. I love that show.
I might have to do a rewatch.
I think I'm like episode 7 or 8 or so in now. You just forget just how good it is. It's just so good.
I'm watching A Place to Call Home right now. And it's on Amazon. And it's kind of a 1940s, 1950s British, very gentle watch.
Happy TV, not like
happy TV. Yeah,
it's good to have happy TV.
Lena's all about the happy, chill, calm.
Happy.
Yeah, I don't like too much drama myself. It's just like, just die already. You know? Problem solved.
That would work in so many levels. Not just on TV.
I mean, true.
So how to my tie on. Look, I'm making a sweater.
Ooh.
What? Aren't you fancy?
Ooh.
This is for Tina's acrylic challenge.
Okay, for that challenge, does it have to be an adult sweater?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I have lots of acrylic, and there's babies that need acrylic sweaters.
Yes, there are. I don't think so. I mean, if she's watching, she could correct in the chat, but I don't think it has to be an adult sweater. Okay, it just has to be 100% acrylic, and it has or all acrylic. I think mine's actually acrylic cotton, and I might have just played the bestie card to get away with that. But it has to be like obnoxious, variegated. I mean, I don't consider this obnoxious, but it can't be like stripes. It can't be solid. It's got to be a variegated yarn.
Oh, something. Okay.
Something busy.
Bill Cosby-esque.
Yeah, she calls it clown barf, but you know.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
Same thing.
So, Amy's making a sweater. What about you, Carol? I see that you have.
I have 2 needles. Look,
guys. Not crocheting.
I have 2
and
needles.
It's so small. Are you making it with like fingering weight yarn? What is wrong with you?
You know, I just like to suffer. Really?
Okay.
I'm kind of like, wow, let's do this project on like the hardest mode possible. But the thing that I'm making, which I know will startle everyone, is I'm starting.
You're making a shawl?
A shawl, yeah.
Well, I'm very
what? Everybody is surprised.
I was a little concerned.
Not a shanklet?
No, I've only got.
A shank?
I've only. Let's see. I actually kept the label this time, guys. I'm learning.
Hey.
You're getting so
Learn
much.
from your mistakes.
Yeah, I've got 750 meters, so this is all I'm using for this. It's nice.
Oh, is that all?
The big other one, the crochet one that you were doing for your grandma?
It's in the other room. I will grab and show it to you. 1 second.
You don't have to get it.
No, it's okay. I need to walk around.
That was really pretty colors.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, Lynn, did you see the response? It can be a baby sweater. It has to be variegated or variegated or whatever.
I could do that.
So,
Tabitha, are you still stitching together your blanket?
I am. I'm on my last piece to put together for an actual blankie, which ironically enough, now in Florida, the weather, the season for needing this blanket was last week. So, I don't know.
You missed your chance, but yay, next year.
I kind of missed my window.
But you can put it in the closet so that when that week comes next year, you have it. And then
I mean, I'm kind of hoping that week doesn't come again. There's a reason I moved to Florida. I did not want it to be in the 30s when I moved to Florida, but you know, it like you said, I'll be prepared next time for anything.
Yep. I brought it. Here it is.
Whoa, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Ooh, very Bruno. I
love it.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I still have this much yarn to go through.
Oh my good gracious!
Wow. Gosh,
Wowie.
I can't wait for the video of the flouncing through the room with the
Oh
shawl,
man, I'm gonna walk
frolicking
in like freaking magnificent
down the stairs. Like,
I'll get one of my friends with a camera, be like, "Listen, I need you to record me in slow mo as I go down these stairs. Let's go."
like bust into the office and be like, "I have a great idea," and Eric's like, "No, it's a terrible idea," and she's like, "Whoosh," and like scoops it around and walks.
Very Darth Vader like.
Busts through the door.
My
Buy everything. Sell everything else. Leave.
What is the question?
Will your friend do it without asking you why, or will they just be like, "Oh, Carol was doing something weird," and just
that's actually the correct one. Yeah, no, because I'm like, we're doing this thing, and they're kind of like, "Okay, I guess we're doing the thing," and then later they'll be like, "Why did we do that?"
Yeah, what was the point of that? I wasn't sure.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. Yeah,
trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I was working on that over the weekend.
She's so pretty.
I got a whole bunch of rows done. While I was watching My Hero Academia and kind of regretting life choices, but I've only got one season left, and then I can say I've watched all of it.
Is there a reason it pains you? Yeah,
I spent the whole last season of this anime was 21 episodes, and it's just one fight.
Oh.
Each of these episodes is 24 minutes long. I've lost 8 hours of my life watching this one fight.
Watching one fight.
Yeah, but I'm committed at this point. This last season only has 8 episodes, so I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm gonna wrap it up and be with the cool kids and find another anime that I need to watch that people highly recommend that I haven't seen already.
Have you seen the Freean?
Yes, I have.
Okay. People highly recommended that one to me because I've been telling, for a couple of years now in the circles that I travel where I'm like, I can't get into anime. Like, it's just not for me. And they're like, of course, any diehard anime person, much like any Star Trek or Stargate fan, will be like, no, you got to watch this one. And
what kind of things do you like to watch?
What
kind of things do you like to watch?
Star Trek, Stargate. I like Agatha Christie. I like Friends.
You would probably like Ghost in the Shell and Psychopath.
Well, I watched The Finding Neverland that was recommended to me, and I watched Death Note, and I enjoyed.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I have told people that as I have gotten older, it is very difficult for me to enjoy watching cartoons anymore. And I know it's not a cartoon. Yes, it is. It's just it is
Japanese cartoon,
and there's no shame in that. I'm not throwing shade, but man, some of these people, they will like get on your case, and I'm like, okay, we're adults talking about a hand-drawn cartoon about whether or not it is a cartoon or not.
What do they want it to be called? Animated and not cartoon?
Yes, they're like, it's not. It's anime. It's animated. It's like, so is Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
fight me.
It's still a cartoon.
and Winnie the Pooh makes it seem kiddish. That's why.
Watch it.
So I tried watching.
I get angry watching Winnie the Pooh. I'm that person.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Why?
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Because there's no property rights in Winnie the Pooh land. It makes me mad.
But
don't
Anne,
be jealous
house
of
is
stuffed
terrible.
animals, okay? And we got bigger problems to
He
worry
has
with.
no
What are you
pants,
talking
Anne.
about?
I did not know this about you, Anne. Now I feel enlightened.
The bear has no pants, no job, but has a gun and gets stuck in a tree. But the property rights you get stuck on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Donald Duck.
The
Only
one Winnie
the
Pooh
Finland
story
people talk
where
about
there's a flood through the forest, and then Piglet's little sign gets broken, and they're like, "Nobody must live here." So Eeyore gets this house, and everyone's like, "Wow, Piglet, you're such a good sport about this. I guess you can live with Pooh." I'm like, "That's his family house. What's going on here?
That's not part of the
sharing,
book.
that's theft."
That is broken lore. I don't allow it. That's not part of the book.
Shouldn't you be more
it was
concerned
a
with the fact
part
that they
of
didn't
the
know that was
little
Piglet's
animated
house?
thing.
They built Eeyore his own house over at Pooh Corner.
Yeah.
So, if they were friends, wouldn't they have known it was Piglet's house?
They should have. They should have.
I mean, do you like have to walk by and be like, "Oh no, the sign's not there. It's not a house I recognize anymore." Yeah. But
Maybe Piglet moved away from them.
We're fine. But
Just saying.
Okay.
It was in the cartoon that we watched as small children, and it's still, as a child, I don't think it upset me, but growing up and seeing it again, I was like, whoa, I cannot believe this communism happened. And
I think you need to calm down.
no, we haven't even got to how much I hate Clifford.
How can you hate Clifford? He's a big little dog.
Oh, he's off. The Clifford show is like the worst tripe there is. The whole thing is like, oh, wow, Clifford, you're so great and the whole world revolves around you. You're such a great guy. I'd be like, I'm sorry.
Clifford needed Emily.
Again.
Have you not seen Caillou?
Oh, Caillou
No.
is worse than all of them.
I never allowed my children to watch that. I never saw an episode ever.
No, get those Canadians off your TV screen. Just off. Away. Bye. But yeah, it's like, oh,
and
Clifford's
so
funny.
help me. And if you say you don't like VeggieTales, I'm gonna have to rethink some friendships.
VeggieTales is fine.
It's all right. It's banana bread.
Where is my hairbrush? I mean,
Barbara
Manatee.
I mean, how can you not? You know,
of course.
Larry Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, but Superbook outweighs VeggieTales any day of the week.
Well, yes, but VeggieTales is fun.
Which one was Superbook?
It was actually a Christian. I didn't know it was anime at the time. Apparently, this is the one anime I'm okay with. But it was supposed to, I guess, get kids interested in the Bible. And so these two kids, little boy, little girl, and they found the Superbook, which is simply with the Bible. But they put some twists to it. And I think it's been a hot minute. Was there like a little radio thing that went with them? And they basically fell into the stories of the Bible and they lived through some of the experiences. And then when the story was done, they came back to the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And it was back in. I think it was back in the 80s.
No, I don't think that they were that old. I have them all on DVD. My grandma gave them to my kids.
Is that
that sentence doesn't make any sense? Time frame.
Okay, sorry.
Is it similar?
I don't think they were from the 80s. Period. My kids have all of them. My grandma gave them to them.
It's just so funny because I was like, it's like an older TV show, and she's like, "No, I have them on DVD because my grandma got them." I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds a little bit too futuristic for me. I can't.
My future grandma came back.
Never mind.
It's weird. Like, hang on, I gotta find out now. Superbook.
I remember Super Y, not Superbook.
I like Super Y.
My kids watch Super Y. So.
I like Super Y too.
Because Superbook had a remake. Yeah, 1981. Okay,
well then we must have the remake.
Which
because it doesn't feel old. That was my point about it not being from the 80s. It didn't feel like it was from the 80s.
The other one was hand drawn. It looks like the newer one is digitally animated. Mm-hmm. So at least that's what it looks like.
So it's
this one.
Superbook and then new Superbook.
New.
Like King James and New King James.
Right, I was gonna say like King James and NIV.
There's King James and English Standard Version.
So good. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Oh my goodness. Oh man, they even had the one episode, I totally forgot about that, where Abraham was supposed to sacrifice his son. We were built differently, back then. Literally have Isaac on a bed of sticks with Abraham about to set him on fire. I just don't make shows
everything
like
will
that.
be fine.
I don't make shows like that anymore for obvious reasons. Oh my goodness.
There's a reason there's children's Bibles.
It's probably why we're so soft today.
Scriptures about horse sizes need not be in children's books.
Maybe.
So I remember one time I was helping in nursery, which isn't very common for me. And there was this little girl, and it was a big children's Bible. So they had like all the stories, but all the stories in like 2-page versions. And she kept going back to all of the scary parts. It was like David and Goliath had like big pointy teeth. And she went, bad guy. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then it's like before the crucifixion. And then she'd point and go, scary. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Those were her favorite parts of the book. Like she kept finding them.
Let me warn other parents, lest they suffer my same fate, because I'm sure these things still exist. But if you've never seen, there's the Lego Bible, and they have like Lego Shakespeare and Lego this, and so like it's all the stories, but literally in Lego, and it's huge. Like the book is like humongous. It's beautiful, illustrated. Like, I mean, it's not illustrated because it's actual Legos.
That's cool.
Photography is really cool. However, they are not designed for children. And I learned this after I bought the Lego Old Testament. And they do indeed depict the scene of circumcising.
Wow.
With little red Legos. The little round ones like on the side. And the guy's face is like,
wow.
So should you buy the Lego I think it's called the Brick Bible. That's what it is, the Brick Bible, because there's Brick Shakes, so that they're not called Lego. The Brick Bible, Brick Shakespeare, and there's some other ones. Wow. You know, and so I'm like, oh cool, my boys love Legos. I'll get them the Brick Bible. And we're flipping through it. I'm like, oh my god.
There's always something that causes children to ask questions before parents are ready, even when it's in children's content. And you're like, didn't think we'd have to have this conversation for a while.
Beautifully photographed, cool Legos. Accurate depictions.
Too accurate.
Too accurate in some stories.
I remember we had like a kid's Bible storybook thing when we were growing up, and that thing gave me nightmares because of the story of Adam and Eve. And I remember I would have reoccurring nightmares of this one particular picture. And I also have a weird, I don't want to say it's a fear, but discomfort of liminal spaces. And for some reason, this is how my nightmare would take place. It was pixelated. Right, it was pixelated, and there was this little garden out in the middle of a bunch of green pixelated grass, just sky, and there's nothing else for miles and miles. It's always made me uncomfortable. I don't know why, but in this children's book, there's a picture of Eve, like when it talks about now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, and all of a sudden it goes to this picture of these like evil cat brownish kind of eyes, like of a face about just this much of a face peeking through the bushes. And that it was a little cartoon too. And I was a pretty sensitive child when it comes to scary things. So that like followed me into my dreams for years. And whenever I had my nightmare, it would start out in the sky and it would zoom into this pixelated garden, and I would like walk around and all of a sudden turn, and that face would be in the bushes, and I would wake up.
That is indeed disturbing. Yeah.
I haven't had that dream in a long time.
Well, you're going to be having it tonight, probably.
I know.
There you go.
It's your own fault if you have it tonight.
It's terrible. You just never know what's going to affect you as a kid, you know?
True. So, yes.
On that note, I did not like Freyan, whatever that thing is called. I liked the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is cool. I like it. And then nothing happens for a very long time. And everybody I talked to, they're like, oh, it's a slow burn, but it gets good. I'm like, I'm in like 10 episodes. This is like when people say you got to watch Seinfeld. It gets better. Okay, well, I understand that, but like I'm already having a hard time as it is. And now you're telling me that it's still not going to get good until another couple of episodes?
1-2 episode thing. Like, New Who. Everybody has to get past the first episode of New Who to get into Doctor Who. That's just like the rite of passage. But 10 episodes, I'd be bailing. No.
I don't want to have to do homework or wait too long to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not why I came here. So.
Wasn't that what Schitt's Creek was, though? It took me about 5 episodes to get into it.
It took me the second one because they just made them so utterly hateable in the first episode. And they made Roland so utterly hateable. And then by the end of the series, you're like, I would die for these people. Like,
I would die for you.
That is character development. Like, not to spoil it for anybody, but the party scene where they have a party at the end of, was it episode season 1 or 2? That is the best episode. That is like, no spoilers. There's a party. It's not like
there's just a party.
It's just a party. It's a party. But it's a very good, like, they really, really, really developed those characters really well. So
it's good writing.
It is very good writing.
So Amy.
Yes, I am. Yes,
yeah, you were like texting me this week.
I was.
About how you have serious opinions about Spock now.
I do. I have serious opinions about Star Trek in general. I do. I think I'm at. Okay, we just had that where they met the Romulans, and maybe the episode after that. Okay, first of all, how old is Kirk supposed to be?
Like 33, 34?
Okay, so one of the last episodes we just watched, which I think was the last episode that the Yeoman, whatever her title is, the blonde that they get rid of.
Yeoman Rand?
Yeah. It was like the last episode she was in. Because my husband likes to spit facts at me while I'm watching it. I'm like, could you shut up and let me watch it?
No, impossible. You must have all the facts all the time.
Because like we started to watch the series and he was like, oh no, this is the pilot episode. And I'm like, okay, well then skip it. That's fine. If that's not how they aired it, then I don't want to watch it that way. So then when we get to the episode where they showed the Pike storyline of the pilot episode, he's like, did you know what that was? I'm like, yeah, I have eyeballs and I could see that it was the same guy that we started to watch in the pilot episode. And you know why I noticed? Because the women had pants. That's how I was aware that it was not the original, that it was the pilots, because they had pants. Because apparently there was too many clothes on the women in the pilot.
Yes. We function too well.
Not to spit more facts, but it was the chick who played Yeoman Rand who was like, I'm sorry, these glams need to be out. So.
Well, look, like I highly appreciate the structural integrity of brassieres throughout the day back then. Fine, I get it. That's how every show was, and they were strong. But where are they behind their pantyhose? Like, we're climbing on jagged rock planets. Nobody's pantyhose is ripping.
It's because it's the future. We figured out the problem.
Like, but
we figured it out. Science.
Chasing? I mean, poor Uhura is sitting in that chair for however long at a time. She's got to be getting some chafing going on here. She has no pants. She just has some pantyhose.
There's a cream for that in the future.
But
she's a professional.
Yes,
I don't know if anyone bought pantyhose recently. I had to buy some for an event I went to, and I bought the wrong kind. They were like made out of. They had no stretch. They were like plastic. I don't know what was happening.
Industrial strength.
But they were also like anti-snag, and so I'm like, oh great, and I immediately had a hole in them, and I'm like, what is this? I've never. Honest to God, if I can find them, I will show you guys. I don't know what is wrong with
Trek.
You needed
I need some
Star Trek stuff.
And I heard, Amy, I heard that you were watching it, so I did watch an episode.
What do you
and almost died. Look, I've been busy this week. I haven't had an opportunity.
Which episode did you watch? The very first?
It was labeled as episode 2 on my DVD, but it was the first one there. So that's the one I watched. It was called Where No Man Has Gone Before or something. And the guy had his eyes all weird and he was brainwashed.
Like a guy episode.
Yeah.
Not the salt monster.
I was really, the whole time, so I'm trying to watch it and I'm trying to care. And then I'm like, but why aren't there any red shirts? I thought everybody was a red shirt that died. And this guy turned into God and he had like some green shirt on. And I'm like, what is happening? Nobody had the right colors on. I didn't like it.
So this is what happens
at the beginning. They weren't Skittles. Come on.
I don't like it.
This is what happens when you come into a franchise years later. You have a predetermined outlook on how it should go based on little snippets that you've seen, throughout these like how old is Star Trek? Like 50 years old?
Yeah.
Something like
came out in
that.
66 because I was talking to my kid about it.
So it's
years old, baby.
It's kind of rough, going in it when you already, like I said, it's kind of like if a kid today was going to go and watch the original Star Wars, it's really hard to keep it a secret that Darth Vader's the father. Spoiler! Sorry, if anybody's out there.
I managed to do that because I made sure my kids watched it young, and we watched 4, 5, 6 first.
As you should.
Vader means father, though.
In Dutch.
It does, yes. But
yes. But I don't know if George was going for that one.
Spoiler for anybody that's not seen Star Wars.
Right. Exactly.
So my other question is, okay, all right. I'm not trying to be nitpicky about ages because my husband is 10 years older than me, so that's fine. However, one of the last episodes we watched was the one where the guy was the bad guy, but he was a touring Shakespearean guy, and then his daughter was in the Shakespearean thing with him.
Conscious of
Okay. The girl was supposed to be 19. That was a little creepy. That Kirk's supposed to be 34, and she's 19.
Listen, Kirk be getting tail everywhere anyway.
And I know he was doing it to play her to do the game, but he was
that like his whole personality?
So, but that's a big
majority of it.
That's a big gap.
For some people.
Now, granted, she didn't look 19. Anybody with any eyeballs could tell she wasn't 19, but
they built differently back then.
Captain James Tiberius Kirk. Oh, he was my first celebrity crush.
Nice.
So I am carrying on.
Kathy in the chat got to meet Spock's dad, who's that is very cool.
Ooh.
Sarah,
my closest encounter was when we went to Comic-Con. I got to walk by the lady that plays her. What's her name?
Nichelle Nichols.
I walked by her, and she was just as pretty.
Oh yeah,
she was beautiful.
So
now, this isn't a time frame where not that long before her death, where they were kind of. You found out later that maybe her son and her agent was kind of abusing her because she was not all totally there. I don't know if anybody watched. I watched a documentary on that one. See, Anne, I watched that before I watched Star Trek.
Oh, maybe that taints your view of Star Trek, though.
No. It sucks for her because she started to get dementia, and the son and the agent were arguing over her state, and they kept making her go to these Comic-Cons and events and stuff. And other family was like, "Hey, she really shouldn't be doing this. She's not really. I mean, she's having a good time. She's doing it, and then they bled her dry and made her not live the best way. But anyway, I walked by her and she was beautiful.
Yeah, she was.
But I'm gonna carry on, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it.
It takes a little getting used to because it's so different now with the way TV's done and filmed, and everybody knows that Kirk is a little cheesy and stuff like that.
Because I love Twilight Zone and old shows. I love all that.
And some of the stuff you look at it and you're like, what are you being in love with a 19-year-old? Or the outfits, of course, were. Yeah. We know why the outfits were the way they were.
I know, but I'm just sitting here looking. And my husband, it drives him crazy because he's like, "You're not supposed to think about those things." I'm like, "I'm a woman. I think about those things. She's climbing on jagged rock.
Yeah,
she has nothing to protect her leg.
She's a real woman. She's a pioneer."
So then I told him, I said, "Okay, if we're watching this, then you need to go watch Doctor Who with me, because the whole reason I started watching New Who was because he watched the original classic Who, and then he didn't." And I said, "Okay, well then we can watch the New Who together, and we'll watch Doctor Who together." And then he never would watch the New Who with me, and I'm like, "Dude, I got hooked to watch the whole doggone thing until the 13th Doctor, and then you never did watch it with me." So now he and I are also watching Doctor Who, New Who.
I couldn't get into Doctor Who. That was another one of those shows where I had a friend of mine tell me that basically I needed to do homework before I could really enjoy it. And I'm out. I'm out. I saw 2 episodes. Was told there really wasn't a plot to the show per se. So I'm like, why would I watch this? So I'm out. I'd rather watch Stargate.
And that'll be the next one he makes me watch is Stargate, because he loves Stargate too.
Gotta watch the movie first, though.
Gotta watch the movie first.
I watched the movie. I love James Spader. I watched the movie.
And then
and I found your new best friend. Kathy, aka Crazy Grit Knitting Nana, used to be a senior staff for 2 Sci-Fi. conventions and got to meet a lot of sci-fi TV stars. So there you go.
Very
Anne and you are now best friends. So I hope that's what you were aiming for.
I think
Did
William
we just become
Shatner's going to
best
be at
friends?
MegaCon.
I heard.
With
I don't
his
know.
Raisin Bran?
Maybe. I don't know.
I
What
don't
goes
know.
on in his personal life.
I'm not.
Wait, who's
I'm
going to
not-
be where?
The
At
Shat.
Will
Oh.
Shat.
He's going to be at MegaCon. Unless he decides to back out last minute, which,
Isn't
you
he
know,
like 99 years old or something? How
I
old?
think he's 82.
Like,
82.
I think 90. 90.
I think he's in his 90s.
I thought he
He's
was
in
in the
his 90s,
90s because
I'm
the whole
sure.
thing when he went into space. He
DK's
was...
looking it up for us.
Oh, he's 94.
Oh, wow.
There
Yep.
you go.
Okay,
Looks
I'm
good
way
for
You
him.
behind.
know, the fact that he can get that he makes fun of himself
Yeah.
with the Raisin Bran just cracked me the heck up.
Mhm. That's so good. He has a really good. He's known for some like excellent trash talk on the Twitterverse.
Yes,
He's
yes.
very good with the comebacks and whatnot. It's amazing. Amazing.
My personal favorite of his is him narrating / sort of singing Rocket Man.
Yes.
yeah.
He does a good job.
That is the best. And I when he did the space, was it SpaceX or Blue Origin? It was one of those that he did. I'm like, man, I really hope they played that version.
Can you imagine having to hear yourself read out Rocket Man, which you totally did for a check? Like,
Yes, he did for a check. Dramatically and emphatically and phenomenally. It was amazing.
I really only remember his singing from Miss Congeniality when the thing is exploding and like he's trying to hold it all together. She's beauty and she's grace.
I love
She's
that movie.
Miss United
Stay.
He's like, I don't own a gun. My ancestors were Quakers.
Yeah, the Rocket Man thing is really bad. It's like, it's bad, but it's awesome.
Is it so bad it's good?
It's so bad.
I've never heard it.
Oh my god.
I heard he made an album of certain songs, and I have a friend that has the vinyl record of him singing different songs, and he told me his wife hates it because it's so bad. He's like, but that's why it's so good.
It's so good. But see, he's not singing Rocket Man. He's literally just singing it.
Oh, okay.
Dramatically.
I'm gonna have to
the
look
kind
that
of
up.
record you play to end a party. Everybody, it's time to go home.
They're bringing out the chat.
Shatner read songs record. We're done here. Get your coats and go.
I mean, he was my favorite on Twilight Zone. I loved his episodes on Twilight Zone. Absolutely. Because around here, Sci-Fi plays them like every July 4th. Maybe it's Thanksgiving too. They played some on New Year's. And as soon as I see it, I'm like, that's it. That's what I'm doing for the day. It's watching Twilight Zone. Good.
We were asked if Tabitha has a hot take for today.
I always have a hot take. DL, you out there causing problems once
I
again.
did not Hey, I watched last time and I did not disagree with your hot take.
Oh, which one? I have many.
Oh.
The Michael Jackson.
No, you
one?
had the first one you said.
The
No, it's
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, like had he been today, would not have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was interesting. We were talking today about, of course, the NFL got brought up and everything like that with Super Bowl Sunday. And it was amazing how many people in my chat, and I had a diverse chat, and that's important just for this particular conversation, where I have a friend, her heritage is Peruvian. She's Canadian, but she's from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about how in Hispanic culture and stuff like that, they tend to be really tight knit, no pun intended here. But like, I don't know, in my experience and the experience of other people that I know that are either German or part German like myself, not once have I ever seen Germans get together because they found out they were German. Like, that's not a thing. We don't do that and be like, oh, es ist in Deutsch. Ah, ich auch.
What is Oktoberfest?
And then it's just kind of like,
Oktoberfest.
yeah, like there might be the one time where they get together for Oktoberfest, which isn't really Oktoberfest unless you're in Munich. But like I remember my mom would go to hairdressers or whatever like that. There was one time specifically, I mean, it was numerous times, but this one specific, I remember she went to the hairdresser. She found out she was German. They chit-chat back and forth. Like usually it's like, oh, where are you from in Germany? Oh, I'm from here. Yeah. What's your experience like coming to America? And then they never speak again. There's no, hey, we should get together and hang out. You should meet my family. There's nothing like that in this particular kind of culture, right? But with Hispanic culture, I've been told, I have a lot of Hispanic friends, and they'll tell you they're very tight knit. You know, they really enjoy sharing the culture with each other. It's like family, all this kind of stuff. So with Bad Bunny being the top listened to person on Spotify, we were talking about how it's very peculiar that nobody seems to know who this man is. Like, until it was announced,
the top listen to,
but he is.
No,
like we
Bruno
went,
Mars is like blows him out the water. If you look at the
over 16 million people were listening to his song as of like today, and that's before the
because they're trying to figure out who he was.
Probably, but apparently it is been shown that he is the most listened to person on Spotify, and that's like good for him. That's whatever floats your boat. But I'm like, how is it that everybody and their mother knows who Taylor Swift is, but nobody knows who Bad Bunny is? And I'm asking my Latina friends, and like they're like, I don't know who this guy is. I'm like, but he's a man of your people. I mean, I know there's differences obviously between Cubans and Puerto Ricans and stuff, but they like I said, they kind of tend to stay together to some degree. And it's like, yeah, had it not been for the announcement at the NFL halftime show, a lot of people would not have known. I'm like, how do you get to be one of the most popular singers in the entire world and nobody knows who you are? And so that led into, the hot take that I had about Michael Jackson, where I, because a lot of people disagreed with me. And I said, this right here showcases the fact that you could be world famous and nobody knows who you are. So if Michael Jackson shows up today, he's got to compete with somebody who's more famous, quote unquote, than he probably ever would be. And nobody knows who he is. Like the competition being difficult is what my point was with the Michael Jackson hot take, where it's like, there's so many talented people and so much access to social media and popularity that he would just be another talented voice in the crowd. But yeah, Bad Bunny. What a stupid name. Anyway.
I only knew who he was because he was at one of the Super Bowl shows a few years ago with someone else.
So I was confused because when everybody was talking about Bad Bunny, that's the name of several naughty websites. So I was like, what is going on in the Super Bowl? Like, why are you all talking about naughty stuff? I'm so confused.
Well, if you saw the Super Bowl, then that would be pretty accurate.
Yeah, I saw his lyrics. They're pretty bad.
I saw the lyrics.
They're bad.
Yep.
I mean, they had people doing, mommy and daddy things on the stage. And then they also had people doing daddy and daddy things.
Yes, I saw that.
I saw that. I didn't watch it though.
So they're staying on brand. Good job.
Yeah. So the consistency is there,
I didn't watch
on
it
a show that
goes
thousands of homes with children. That's amazing.
I turned on the greatest halftime show there was, Prince from 2007. So
that was, in fact, one of the greatest ones.
That is what I turned on.
That's one of the greatest.
One of the greatest, but that was one of the greatest. I'll rewatch that anytime, all day long.
Yes, I'll watch that.
Watching cross country skiing.
I'll watch Prince and I'll watch Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
With, of course, Whitney Houston singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was. Yeah.
My other hot take is that the national anthem should never sound like I'm in a jazz lounge. So, I'm not saying Charlie Puth isn't a talented voice. It's just that is not how I'm a traditionalist. When you're going to sing the national anthem, it should inspire courage, honor, patriotism.
Yeah, last year I
be able to sing along.
John Batiste sang it, and he jazzed it up way more because it was in New Orleans last year, and John Batiste really jazzed it up.
I don't think that my personal belief is that the national anthem shouldn't be sung in a way that you can dance to it. It's not a song to dance to.
No, eagles should fly out of your back when you are listening to the national anthem. Yeah.
Well, did anybody watch the alternate halftime show?
We did.
Just for a second or two.
Did you?
I watched it the next day, and it started off with a guitar. Yeah, the electric guitar anthem. and that was much, much better. That was much more patriotic. I felt
like the Jimi Hendrix?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I felt like I should stand and salute or something when it was playing.
See, this is the feeling that you should get when you hear our nation's anthem. It shouldn't be, let me strike up a cigarette and get a scotch. I don't know what people do in a jazz lounge. It's just something I don't know what they do.
This is what happens in your head.
That's what I imagine. Smoke fills the room and people are enjoying themselves. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
It's just what I will say that was also part of Hot Take Tuesday for today, where, in my opinion, while I say totally, for the most part, I disagree with the halftime show with Bad Bunny. Alternatively, I will say that for entertainment's sake, I found it that would be more enjoyable as far as entertainment goes, because the Turning Point one, while it was great and America centered and everything, it was just a bunch of country singers, unless there was somebody else that I missed. And there's nothing wrong with that. I myself am not big into country music, and it just kind of just seems like the same thing over and over again, but they switched out singers. And it was more of a concert than it was of a show / performance, which is what the NFL halftime show has become, the halftime show, right? And so obviously Turning Point has a limited budget. So I think with what they did, it was really, really good. But I would say that I wouldn't have been something that I would have paid money to go see, because it had nothing of my interest per se as a whole to enjoy. I think the performance-wise, Bad Bunny, of course, did a much better job because he has a bigger stage. He had more money, obviously, and all this kind of stuff than the Turning Point. But I liked the spirit behind Turning Point more than I do the halftime show.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. I mean, I used to be really big in the country, and once I had kids, I kind of stopped listening. I just listen to old stuff now. Like I love me some Backstreet Boys and
old stuff. I was gonna say, how old we talking?
No,
since your grandma buys you DVDs, so
Well,
Lynn judges and Barry Manilow to that statement.
Absolutely.
I was at the dentist, and the oldies station, or the soft rock station, now plays the stuff I listened to in high school. So that's a revelation I had, which was really fantastic.
Yep.
So I apparently like soft rock now, which I never thought would be a thing, but there we are. So
people change.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, rock.
But anyway, I like country music, and I didn't know anybody except Kid Rock on the stage. So
yeah, I didn't know who any of those people were except for him. And
one
I don't
song
even really know.
I maybe heard once, so
I watched
that's where I was.
Part of it, and I knew kind of their names, and I like country music, but I don't really like new country.
That's what I've heard.
But let's be real, new country is just kind of for the most part.
Okay, so what's new country to you?
Anything that the year it starts with 0. I mean, 200.
Okay.
She wanted some Dolly and some Willie Nelson on the stage.
I love 90s country.
Okay.
I like 90s country.
You can ask Teresa how much I love 90s country.
Wait, who's wrestling by their mic? That's my question.
Who's wrestling?
What?
Oh, it was DK.
DK. Oh, point and shame. Everybody point and shame.
Go.
Yeah, bring back shame.
Shame.
Who's eating chips? That's what I wanted to know.
I'm like, my yarn's not. It's acrylic, but it's not that kind of.
Somebody needs to wash their yarn.
I know. Well, like I said, I was, watching Olympics. So my judging of the national anthem was seeing if everybody knew the words to theirs. Be like, you Norwegian guy, you're not singing. What's with that? Get into it.
And I love that that this point of this is when you have sports ball excitement. I love this for you. I love that journey for you.
I'm excited. I watched the Big Air snowboarders, and they were called by the new Japanese prime minister, who has a super majority, which is very exciting. To congratulate them on winning the first gold medals for Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
This will be where I confess that I've not watched one lick of the Olympics.
I haven't either. I used to love the Olympics. Like I looked forward to the Olympics so much, but it's just become so difficult to enjoy anymore for the same reasons that the NFL is any more enjoyable. There's so much advertising, and then when you have Americans saying, "Well, my country's all right except for the fact that it sucks." It's like, okay, I can't.
I would say with the Olympic coverage, it does feel like somebody sat them down and did a big old talk.
Really?
We're going to have a big talk right now, and it's going to be very America this, America that. I mean, they still have sorry, Amy, you were saying earlier about, that you wish somebody would die in rom-coms. I'm like, Lindsey Vonn, why? Why are you still here? Stop.
Yeah.
They're like, she crashed. I'm like, yeah, she's 41 in a downhill skier and she had an injury already. Get her off the thing.
Hey, you know what? And now you understand our angst when we watch football, and we're like, "Why are you still playing? Like, stop playing, retire, and like, let's wrap this stuff up."
Was never good. I never liked her. They always talked her out. I guess she gets the marketing deals. I don't care. She's annoying. Don't want to hear from her. Bye. And NBC always does that when they're like choosing the heroes, and this time it's like, oh, there's this chick that's queer. It's like, ooh, gay figure skater. The only thing I can tell is that she does drag queen makeup. Like that's not gay. That's just taste.
That's just a tacky woman. Yeah.
Okay, but last I checked, the Olympics thus far has nothing to do with your sexuality. It's not the sexual Olympics, so who cares? And gay figure skaters, duh.
Yeah, it's
it
not
could be
really
the sexual Olympics. We could play those games.
I mean, like
they could be their own games.
Yeah, how do you judge
gay
that?
figure skaters? What?
Ew.
With Johnny Weir doing the commentary, it's like, wow, so brave.
Ew. I don't want to watch that.
I would only watch snippets of that for the memes. That's all. Since we're in the meme culture, I would watch the memes. Oh my gosh, did you see that turnaround flippity doodah? What? What?
He did not land a dismount. That is unfortunate.
So
Snoop Dogg has to be the one that is making the comments.
Commentating.
The commentary. Yeah.
That's
look, he did the flippity flip. Yeah.
Flippity flip.
I've often said that it would be my dream to have, I don't know if anybody knows anything about soccer and their commentators, but Ian Drake, he's like one of the most amazing British commentators for sports. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but the British, like the English, have their own way of like condemning you that is so different from the Americans. Americans be like, oh, he really tried to catch that ball, but it snapped out of his hands, and they're like, what a bloody disgrace of athleticism. It's just a whole other tier of commentary. So I always thought it would be neat to have Ian Drake do commentary for an NFL football game alongside of, what's his name, Andreas. Oh shoot! If anybody watches soccer and they know about the goal guy, the goal, yeah, and he does it for like 3.5 minutes without taking a breath. If we could get him with the excitement and the fervor he has in Spanish and mix that together with the English commentary, that would be a dream come true. I mean, I would tune in.
Can you imagine field goals?
I have a friend who watches the BBC coverage of the Olympics because it's Tim Warwood, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they're snowboarders and they do snowboarder commentary like that.
Okay, maybe I need to watch it like that. It's a whole other level. It's so fun.
The British are very interesting, and I can say that because the British people aren't here to contradict me. So, but so like I grew up over there. Oh wait, the logo's in my way. I need you to see my radiant face.
You're being blocked. Yes,
it's okay. But when I was living in England, when I was in sorry, I want to
go back to your corner. Go back to your corner.
Now I can't hear it all. Can y'all hear?
I'm here.
Oh no, on my screen because y'all are small. It's like literally like the live and then the like because I'm watching on StreamYard. It's not on what they can see. So like all I see is Kiro's neck.
And a fine neck it is.
Oh, you know what? My neck beautiful today. But so when I was taking my government class, one of the handy things about being in Britain is that when you talk about Parliament, they're like, let's go to Parliament. And so we filled out all the forms and we went to Parliament. And so while we were standing in the room before you can go into the observation deck, because basically you've got like the main floor and then they've got like this area on the top where you can kind of like look in like freaking zoo animals, right? And so we were standing there and they're like, okay, so when this is in session, you all need to behave. We don't want any comments from you, no whispering, no gestures, no nothing. You're going to be absolutely on your best behavior or we will tell your parents' commander. And that's like a death sentence, right? So we were like, okay, we're going to shut the fuck up. We're going to go inside. So we go in, we're very quiet, we're very collected. And of course, like as we're going in, there's like a guy standing up. He's like, you boys, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, fuck you. And they're like screaming at each other. And we were like, and we're supposed to be on our best behavior? Like, what is going on? Right. And so they're all screaming and yelling at each other. One guy's at the podium and he's trying to talk. And every time he says something, they're kind of like, fuck you. And I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. Right. And then my favorite part, because we were like, wow, this is so interesting. I had no idea government was this exciting. This was when there was a hoof and mouth outbreak, so they had to kill all the cattle and stuff like that. And of course, like this guy got up and he had his papers and he was like, I would like to go ahead and talk about the update on the hoof and mouth disease. And like the whole room cleared out. Like everybody got out of their seats and left and he just kept talking. And so at the end, when he finished speaking, the whole room was empty except for him and us. So we all got up and clapped for him. And he was like, and that was Parliament.
You should have brought popcorn.
I should have.
About like when I've gone to the state capitol before. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Except
yeah, it was just so funny.
They can't all leave. They can't leave because there has to be a quorum. So they're stuck there.
Yeah, it was just so funny. It's like you will be on your best behavior. It's like I think that bar was pretty low.
What constitutes best behavior at this point? Yeah. Oh my word. Interesting.
Yeah. So, yes, but yeah, the British have interesting ways of going about things for sure.
Yeah.
So back to the sports commentary, it is very funny with the Americans. So watching the
back to sports. I'm so proud.
Back to sports. No, so it
and
was
now back to sports.
Back to sports. It was the team figure skating. So everybody has their own program and it's a cumulative score. And they're talking about again the queer girl Amber.
Is that how they introduce her? Yeah, be like, and here we have
they do. She's so queer. She plays Magic the Gathering. And I'm like, wow. And she has a little trans flag on her jacket. I'm like, stop that.
Like you're saying that as if they're like the queer girl.
No,
now the Magic the Gathering people are like, I'm turning my cards in.
Queer as a part of her little video intro.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I wish people would start being like, hey, my name is Timmy Johnson, the straight boy from Wisconsin. You know, like
let me tell you. Hi. Ann Pigova here. Into dudes. Like a lot.
Yeah, right. My hobbies include, I'm Tabitha. My hobbies include drawing, knitting, taking long walks, and guys,
Painfully hetero, please go away.
I just wish the straight people would start doing that more often. I think to just showcase how stupid it is.
I have to tell you guys this thing. And maybe it's the wrong target audience, but I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I went to a networking seminar last week. And so what happened is, like, as all the women were standing up and introducing themselves and their business, they were always like, and I'll be starting a female-only networking group that will be on Thursdays over at this coffee place if you would like to go. And there's like 13 girls and 40 guys here, right? And at one point, every woman was basically saying, it's like, and I'll be having my women's only networking group over at this place. And so, like, when we got towards the end, there was a guy, he's like, I will not be having a female networking only group. I will be having an open bar over at this place. You're all welcomed. And so then at that point, it became a joke. And like, and like all the women started getting pissed off. And I was like, I'm sorry, you all like open that door.
Yeah. It would have been great if one woman would have stood up and been like, and I'm starting my men's only.
Because
it will be me and only the men.
Right, me and only dudes.
I have to talk about profit. Let's go.
Because I am straight and I need a man and I need a man who runs a business. So we're having only men.
Right.
I'm running it. You all
please
show
apply.
Up. Tell me who has the most money and then we'll take it from there.
Right. Yeah, let's go. Wealthy only club. I mean, the women aren't going. Oh, that's a shame.
All right, sorry, Ann. Sports ball. Go back to your sports ball.
No, that's all right. No, but the thing is that okay, so Amber, she did her routine and they're all like they're talking her up like, "Oh, wow, she's doing this thing that no one else is doing. It's great. Oh, she didn't do the thing. Oh, she missed the other thing. Oh, she fumbled a couple times." So this Japanese girl, she's incredible. And they like totally shifted to how great she is and how everybody loves her and she's so talented and this is her last Olympics. She's going to coach next time. And it was like a total brush over.
They dissed the queer girl. Wow.
Yeah.
So the queer girl did not live up to her queer standards and thus had to be
she gotta go back to Magic the Gathering. That's what I
yeah.
Well, and they're
her
talking,
people.
Yeah, and the oh gosh, I forget the name of the guy. Also a figure skater, but they've invented a nickname for him and they keep telling you his nickname. I'm like, nobody calls him that. That they're calling him the Quad God. And I'm like,
oh, I did see that.
But the thing is, he is just horrible. He is so rude. Whenever he biffs something, he says that's only because he was only half trying. And he looks like an evil prince from a fairy tale. His outfits are fabulous. Love the sparkles.
But is he the guy that's like sandy blonde, longish hair? Okay, I've seen his picture.
And when your sports ball story involves sparkles,
spoken word narration over his own music that he skated to. That is how pig-headed this guy is. And they're like, "Oh, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's perfect." I'm like, "What? He's got a good sponsor for his outfits. I'll give him that one." But please, what's wrong with this kid? Stop giving him limelight. Just stop.
He's not that great of a figure skater, or
he's a very good figure skater, but it's like this weird, technically in that he really can do more flips than other people.
Okay.
Is that why he's a quad god?
But I think she's trying to say that he's an asshole is really what Ann's trying to
that's fine.
not
That's
say.
fine.
So
I would expect if you're an Olympic athlete, you're a little asshole because
I mean, I'm okay if you put patriotism behind it, being like, heck yeah, I'm the best ever because I live in America.
That's like immediate grace period. It's like, okay, you get 15% grace.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
But right. But I mean, if you could do this thing that only 0.0 whatever percent of people can do, okay, you can be a little asshole.
But would you do your own voiceover for your dance routine about how great you are?
If I was the top 1%, I would, because I couldn't count on anybody else.
Right. I don't think anybody else could do it as good as I could.
That sounds like a villain origin story.
It does. This could be Disney's. Quick, copyright it quickly.
Hurry. Carol, go write this up. Hurry.
Right. That's Carol's next comic book. Villain ice skaters. I don't think
that would go well in the Rippaverse. I can already see the pitch meeting. Hear me out, Eric. Hear me out. Villains on ice. He'd be like, nah.
Could you do that? Just tell us how it went.
Outfit.
We did it. Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan.
Exactly. They could be like the OG ones that come and teach the new villains how to villain, and they rise up a new segment of villains.
And they're done.
Come on. There's costumes.
You can have hockey anime. You can have ice skating villains.
We are always asking for something new, something fresh, something never seen before.
And think of the athletic poses you can draw them in.
You gotta make it a dark romantasy, and we can spin this thing all over the place.
And to be fair,
that definitely can't go through Rippaverse.
Let's check all the boxes.
The superheroes all wear tight outfits.
Anyway. And sparkles. So, Caro, this is you all day, babe. Come on.
Yeah. You could think of
am I just doing this on my own?
Superpower.
I mean, I'll help you if you'd like.
Let's crowdsource it.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet at the coffee shop. Women only.
Yeah. Okay. We can have some lattes and talk about making profit together. Okay. Now, see, what we'll do is we'll bump into each other at MegaCon. I'll be like, okay, so villains on ice. What are we thinking? What are we doing?
I'm telling you,
I'm thinking feathers. Okay, Evan, what's his face? The big feathery shoulder thing. I think that'd really be great for villains on ice.
Make it extra gaudy. Be kind of he's got to be so extra. It's like I'm top villain.
And then you could like do a summer version with what's his face, Tom Daly, that it's a pain in the butt, and he like knits his own villain sweater and tie in the whole knitters with it.
You mean
you could have a summer winter.
combination ice skaters and divers? Think of those tight outfits.
I feel like we're on your stream, Tabitha, where you like roll dice and we have to do this drawing prompt. That's what I feel like right now.
The thing is, you ladies laugh, but do I need to bring up a successful franchise, I guess you could call it, on TV called The Masked Singer, where people literally pay to watch already professional and successful people sing in gaudy costumes to promote their already famous lifestyle.
And I do indeed watch that show from time to time.
See, and it has a big audience. I'm saying it's never been done before. It's
not in this house. Never seen
I watch it because I want to try to figure out who they are. And then sometimes they'll take the mask off and I'm like, I have no idea who this person is.
And that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
The one year I got it was the year that Wayne Brady won, because I loved the Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh yeah.
I loved Wayne Brady. And as soon as he started singing, I'm like, oh, it's Wayne Brady. Like, I had it from like day one. I'm like, that's Wayne Brady. And he won the whole thing.
Good for him.
DK, what are you making?
An octopus, I'm making a flippable octopus.
Ah!
So I'm trying to figure out how it goes together because my pattern's over there somewhere and I'm not going to go look for it.
So cute. I thought it was a hat, like a colonial hat at first.
Nope. So then they nest and then they're supposed to have a happy face and a sad face, but I was informed that these are both happy and they're just different colors.
Well, one is current mood, one is past mood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, those, if you made those into hats, I mean, I would wear one. I'm just saying.
Well, this is the first project that my crochet classic co-op is working on, so I need to finish mine. So on Friday, I can go in with my finished project and say, "How did yours turn out? These are mine." You know what I mean?
You're so responsible.
I mean, I made I'm
generally not.
You take your kids out, you feed them, you get your stuff done on time. Like,
well, this is last week's project. I still don't know what pattern I'm giving them on Friday, but I have Thursday to figure that out, so I'm not worried.
That's still responsible. You're kind of like, Thursday, me, we'll figure it out.
Procrastinators unite tomorrow.
Exactly.
I've got some, I don't know if we talked about it last time, but I've got some severe ADHD and sometimes it flares up. And so I can't possibly worry about what's going to happen until I'm under the wire, and then I'll figure it out. It'll be great.
I endorse this message also as a procrastinator and ADHD.
Yeah. And I was better when I was medicated, but then I stopped. So I don't know. We'll figure that out too.
It wasn't working.
Yeah. It wasn't working. I gotta talk to. I go to my doctor next week. I'll find out what I should do. But
you just said you were better when you're medicated, but you stopped because it wasn't working. I am confused. This sounds like a whole conversation we had about DVDs from your grandma all over again.
See, this is how my brain works when I'm like tired and I'm not like, my thoughts don't generally go in order. So I think that you guys know what I think.
I was just working on a serious head cold last podcast episode. So,
how are you feeling?
I'm Gen X. I'm raw dogging my mental illness out here all day long. So,
you go, girl.
You know,
I feel like that's how most people are.
Thank you.
Good.
She still didn't answer my well, I didn't, to be fair, I didn't ask a question, but I am curious.
You like mentally projected it. It's like, I'm just gonna send it out into the universe.
Hoping for a response, a conclusion to the mystery.
At the women's only coffee meeting.
But I'll just wait. I mean, I don't need to know your personal life. I was just curious of what led you to make such a bold, confident contradiction.
All of our closest friends on the internet.
I think probably what happened.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And also, how's your medication going?
What do you recommend? But unofficially, yeah.
No. So what happened was I was taking it, and when it was new, it was really good, and I probably needed to up it. But upping it required me to go to the doctor and make an appointment, and I just didn't have time in my life for that. Yeah. So then I went off of it because it stopped being as effective. When it was new, it was great. I was great. And then it got less great. And then I didn't call my doctor because I also have that special ADHD procrastination fear. Like the thought of making a phone call is worse to me than actually making the phone call, but getting myself to actually go and do it is so hard.
Yes,
So
I sweat every time I answer the phone. I don't know why. Even if it's for my grandmother or something like that.
But
I just don't like the phone.
I know that I have to like do things. Like I have to send an email to my crochet class. I should have sent it on Friday when school was over. Have I sent it yet? No, I haven't. I need to send. Why can't I send it? But I know I have to, and I still haven't done it. This is just how my life is. I don't know, man.
Do you have the fear of success?
I don't know.
Because apparently that is a common reason why people procrastinate. Some people procrastinate because they are afraid they will fail. And then other people who are afraid of change are afraid that they will succeed and that this will lead to positive change in their life. But nevertheless, it is change. And most people are uncomfortable with change.
I really, really hate change. And
See,
I can tell you, as someone who made themselves fairly necessary at work, do not recommend. 0 stars. Don't do it. Like,
I made that mistake too. Yeah.
Don't do that.
I became like essential at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't get paid more, and you don't no. You just do more stuff. Yeah.
Want to hear another random story?
Always.
I think I accidentally quit one of my jobs on Monday.
Oh shoot! What happened?
So
the mystery continues.
So I clean houses.
Did you go in there with sparkle like leotards and pitch them a comic book? Like, is that what happened?
That sounds like me.
And you're like, wait, wrong coffee house. So sorry. Oh, this is my 4 o'clock. This is still.
The story's getting better and better. She hasn't even told it.
So, as many know, I clean houses. Yes. I work for myself. And as somebody who works for themselves and cleans houses, I tend to overwork and be underpaid, and I don't stand up for myself. And often people will say stupid things to me, and I will say, okay, yeah, sure, I can get that done for you, because my goal with my job, since I work for myself, is that on occasion something will happen. My kids will be sick. I'll have to take someone to a doctor, and I may have to cancel. So I try to be super accommodating and flexible so that I can always, like, if I call and I say I can't come or something, they know that it's like truly an issue. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still super reliable. So if I ever have to cancel, they know that I'm not just a flake.
Flaking, yeah.
But this one customer I had required me to use a certain floor cleaner. Okay. And the problem is that we were using it on tile, and it said it could be, yes, Amy?
Is that floor cleaner Melaleuca? I need to know this.
No, it's Rejuvenate floor cleaner. So it puts a layer on top of the floors, and
I'm pretty sure that's Melaleuca.
Is it?
It might be.
I didn't know. You can find out. And let me know.
We'll circle back to that, but go ahead.
So, but it puts this. Puts this layer on. And the layer is really good on hardwoods, but on the tiles, it was starting to come up in places where people stood a lot, like in front of the sink or by the toilet. And so over the summer, I had scrubbed several of these floors on my own time, not getting any extra pay. On Wednesday last week, she told me that she wanted me to take all of that cleaner off of all of the tile from the entryway into the kitchen, which is like 300 square feet. And I told her I'd come back and do it. And then I talked to my husband about it, and I'm like, no. So I just sent her an email with like how to fix it. And I said, I don't have time in my schedule for this. I am not going to be cleaning your floor. I don't have time to remediate your issue. And all she said back to me was, I will take care of it. And that was the end of our conversation. So I don't know.
Well, good for you.
Also, I'm not going to.
That's not you quitting a job. That's you establishing
setting a boundary.
I'm not going to work for free.
I think that has made it so that I am going to lose that job. So, but I had to stand up for myself. It was a rock and a hard place. I was talking about it with my husband. I'm like, what do I do? I can't go and do this work. It's going to take me like 3 days.
I need somebody to Google this floor cleaner now, because now I need to know, because you would not believe how many, y'all know I love the anti-MLM creator. If you don't know, Hannah Alonso, and she does like,
I love Hannah
and influencer stuff.
Although,
how many you watch it, DK? You know, how many times have we seen like there's stories of people are like, oh, she insisted I use this shampoo or this cleaner or whatever, because and then they try to like sell it to the cleaner like later, like you must mop my floors with this, and it's like the cleaner person's like, this sucks, it's not working right.
It's not Melaleuca. It's a real thing, and it's
as
really
opposed
good.
to the fake one that she's suggesting.
Okay, but if it's leaving a residue on your
PIK's
floor,
preferred floor cleaner, which is our new sponsor today.
Chicken Lady. But
I'm not cleaning floors.
If it's not good for your, don't use the yarn on the floors. That's not good.
No.
If it's leaving a residue that you have to scrub on your hands and knees,
it's supposed to though. This is the thing. It's supposed to. It's
like a wax coating to have shine.
Yes, and like if you have older hardwood floors, they have like an even more intense one that you can put on. It's supposed to like fill cracks and things.
But then she didn't want it anymore, and she wanted you to make
on
it go away.
On the tile for some reason in the high traffic areas, it was coming up. So you could see that it was coming up, but it wasn't coming up everywhere. So that meant that I would have had to scrub 300 square feet of flooring to correct this issue.
Peeling skin, but on your floor?
That's what I'm picturing.
You know, like when you used to put glue on your hand and then you peel it off.
That is what I'm picturing. Like
it's kind of like that.
Your tile floor has a sunburn and it's peeling up.
Kind of.
You could have given her a quote and said, "Heck yeah, I'll do it for $3,000."
Right.
Well, you know what turned me off and why I finally said no is I searched online how to fix it, and it said in severe cases you may need a professional floor cleaner, and I'm like a person that is a professional floor cleaner, and I said this is not part of my job.
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean when I don't know the etiquette of house cleaning because I don't have a house cleaner, but like in the office we have a lady that comes and cleans and we just pay her every 2 weeks or whatever, but. Like she sweeps and vacuums and dusts and stuff. If she sees like a scuff on the floor, she'll try to get it up. But I would never in my wildest dreams be like, "Hey, I need you to spend like an extra hour cleaning this tile floor."
Or if she's missing something that you notice, it's totally normal to be like, "Hey, I noticed that you haven't dusted and there's cobwebs in the corners." Like that's a normal request of your cleaner.
Right.
Or I want the windows washed inside and out. Can you give me a quote for that? Because that's not normal cleaning.
How much would this cost? Yeah.
But some people, they think because I am so accommodating that I am just going to.
That's like saying, can you clean my grout my entire house in your regular cleaning duties? No, that's an extra special job.
Well, and she was being like super like, well, you didn't get the baseboards. Look, honey, you have how many bedrooms? 7 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 kitchens, and 2 living rooms in this house. You don't require that the people do any sort of cleaning up behind themselves. They're not even required to strip the beds. I have to wash the linens for 16 people. I have to wash all of the kitchen stuff. I have to clean the entire house, and then I have to put it back together for the next renter. If I don't have time to get the dust off of your baseboards, that's like the smallest. It's the smallest item of all of the things. And you can totally be like, hey, if you have a week that's light, can you try to do? And I am thrilled to help you, but being mad at me and saying, well, you didn't clean my baseboards.
Well, your work, your time, and even your health is all very valuable. Like you said, you have a family, you have, again, your health, because you are, I'm assuming, dealing with some harsh chemicals and you're subjecting yourself to backbreaking work because, to get things really clean, you do have to get on your hands and knees and the whatnots. This is all valuable time that you could be spending with your family. You could be spending at a different job that appreciates you, writing comic books about dancing, superheroes or whatever.
I would love to be involved with that. I mean,
I'm just saying there are so many other things that you could be doing with your time and we don't get that time back. So understandably so that you should put your foot down and or establish the boundaries with your clients. And
get paid for it. If you want to do it, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. You could offer it. If you were willing to do it for a fee, then absolutely offer it. If you just don't want to do it at all, then you should say, take a hike, sister. I'll clean your 16 bedrooms.
I always assume there's clean. And then there's deep clean.
Deep clean.
Right.
There's a different charge for a deep clean.
And that's what people don't get. And I think that the longer I've done this, the more I need to be like, hey, because she was like,
update your update your charges, update your, I don't want to say your standards, but that for yourself personally, but update your terms of service. It's okay to change. As your kids get older and life changes, you're going to have to adapt to that. first and foremost over work, because and then make work adapt to your situation, which is the beauty and the blessing of being able to work for yourself.
Right.
And if people can't understand that your time is also valuable, then kick them to the curb.
Yeah. No, I mean, last summer I cleaned every single weekend for her. Sometimes both Saturday and Sunday. I didn't see my husband at all unless he came to work with me.
I'm still over here.
So.
Wait, you said 7 bedrooms?
Yeah.
I mean, because I clearly do not have 7 bedrooms. However, I do regularly when we go on vacation. Like, I know people that work at like on the Gulf Coast, and tourism is really big down here. And we're just talking like condos that are like 3-bedroom condos. There's still 2 people cleaning that condo. Like, it's not like one person cleaning that whole condo. They are like,
so when it's
because there's the window, you got to get in and out of,
so I have a 6-hour window, and in the on season, which here in New York is only from Memorial Day to Labor Day, I will have somebody clean with me so that we can get it done in 6 hours. But this time of year, they're not rented back to back, so I can go in and I can clean but they think that I should be in there for 2 whole days cleaning, and that's just here. No,
that's a deep clean. That's a
deep clean. Paying you? No. Are they paying you for 2 whole days?
Yeah, no.
They think that it's pay for 12 hours. It's not pay for 12 hours. It's because I was having this conversation with someone else. It's my time. It's all of the cleaning supplies I prefer. I know that I prefer certain things, so I buy them myself.
Right.
It's my transportation. I have to take taxes out of what they pay me. Like they are like, oh, well, we're giving you X amount of. It doesn't matter. By the time it's all said and done, I am a glorified. I mean, I'm not making the crap that they make it like, Home Glow. My husband always makes fun of those commercials. He's like, oh, $19 to clean a whole house. I'm like, shut up. But I'm sure there's some sort of contract with that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I have to get going, ladies, because I have
sorry. I didn't mean to go on my
gosh darn it, all your problems. No, of course that's no problem. Absolutely. No, I do.
I'm gonna need a draft of the workshop of the idea, like maybe in 3 weeks, if we could just circle back on that. Let's just let's get a draft of the villains.
I mean, all the work I have to do. Yeah, that would be great.
You and Carol work on that, and again, get back to us.
I'm excited. I want to do some costume mock-ups.
I think this is
I do fancy myself a writer. I am writing. I am attempting Whodunit too. If anybody remembers that, I am attempting it. I am writing again. So I'm here if you need,
We'll all meet at the coffee shop.
We'll meet at the coffee shop. Men only.
Thank you.
We won't circle back. It'll be more like an 8 pattern,
But thank you all for having me again. I finished piecing all of my blankie together. I'm probably going to give it a nice edge.
Look at you.
Nice. So it's only been like 8 years in the making. So,
that's okay.
But thank you for the opportunity to get it back out. It was nice to meet everybody and see the same. Hopefully, I'm sure I'll be back at some point.
Where can we find you on the interwebs?
On the internet, I'm Dreaming Tabitha live for my art, and I go live every Tuesday and Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have our brush hour and we have Hot Take Tuesday. We really get into the trenches with those sometimes. Sometimes it's even more deep than pineapple on pizza. So, all that good stuff. But I also have a gaming channel on Kick and YouTube, Dreaming Tabitha Gaming. I try to be consistent so it's not confusing, but it is what it is. But thank you all for having me. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
By the way, while we've been sitting here talking, I did receive a text.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's all right. It's from my nice neighbor. I love my neighbors. But she did invite me to go to a Pampered Chef party this evening.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
I said, sorry. I've got a meeting to Zoom with my knitting group.
Don't do it.
It's not a lie.
Sell it. I'll do it.
I've been to so many. I finally just started saying, nope, I don't deal with MLMs.
Yeah.
Nope.
I will say, of all the MLMs, that is the one that did get me a little bit, because honestly, some of their stuff's kick ass. It is really good products. However, you can find a dupe for everything. And I have a friend, bless her heart, I love her, But the only time she messages me is when she wants me to do something for her Pampered Chef thing. And I'm like, babe, you could get a second job at Walmart and make just as much money. Like, I mean, I get
Probably
it.
more,
Like,
honestly.
yeah. And it is like, I'm like, even like looking back, I'm like, even if you weren't anti-MLM, I'm like, it's a non-consumable product. How are you like, okay, shampoos and beauty and makeup and this and that? Okay, you're like, you use it up and you're going to need more. How many pizza stones could you need? How many kitchen knives could you need? How many?
Right.
If it's a non-consumable product, how is it even an MLM? I don't get it.
Well, they do have they did. I don't know if they still do. They had like the spices for a while.
Yeah, I think they still have some. I
Okay.
mean, bless her heart. Like, I can look at my messages from her and I could just scroll for like pages and pages of pages. And
Yeah.
I never reply to her. I never reply. We talk on Facebook, and I will interact with all of her non-MLM posts. Like, she's got a really cool life story. She's got, like, her kid was on Jay Leno. Like, she's got some cool stories in life. And animals and all day long, I'll talk about that. But I'm like, all her MLM stuff, I just have to like hide. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I love
Just
you,
to
but no,
clarify
I can't,
for the audience,
sorry.
MLM in this context
That's
is
why I was curious
multi-level
about the floor
marketing,
cleaner, because I mean, I've
and
seen so many stories of, like, I'm
not
a house cleaner
the
and they
romance
insisted I use
options of
blah
skaters.
and it gave me a rash. You know?
Yeah, it's not the news. But
Man, my kid is cooking something that smells really good. What is he cooking?
I don't
Sorry, I
know.
just got like a whiff from the kitchen. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what my kid's making, but it smells amazing in there. It's not for me. That sucks.
Maybe he'll share.
He might.
No. He only cooks for him. He's on his super optimal health journey, and he cooks his own meals, buys his own groceries, he does his own thing. That's fantastic. I love that for him. But damn, it smells good.
So I don't think we found out what Lynn was doing over there. Sorry about my ranting. I'm slightly in a mood
that's
today.
about.
I
I
apologize,
love
friends.
it when you rant.
You did
I
not
don't-
quit. You established boundaries. So I don't want you to be like, I quit this job. No, you quit. That makes it feel like you failed at something. You did not. You established boundaries and said, no, I will not work for free. So
Yeah.
put
Well,
that
and
in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm not doing a job that I'm not qualified for either. If something
And also,
happened to their
that you're not getting
flooring,
paid for. That's
but and then if something happens to their flooring on top of it,
Yeah.
I don't need that in my life. I don't have the resources to replace somebody's
Right.
tile.
No. That's where you go. That's above my pay grade. Here are some resources. If you would like to utilize them, let me know if you need me to do a regular clean, whatever time. That's how that's how that goes. So.
Your expectations and my qualifications are not a good match.
Yep.
I've used that line before. Can you tell? I have it memorized. Okay,
so what are you making, Lynn?
I am working. Is Travel Lori still in the chat? She was, and I said hi to her. She was in the chat, but I'm making another. She made this feeling groovy cowl, and I'm making another one. And these colors, I did not dye this.
You traitor.
I know.
Right? But Carista dyed this, and I bought
this is called
Quetzal.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
I like it.
It's hard to see on the cowl because you're like this big on my phone, but
I know. Well, so this
Want
was
me to make her big?
Yeah, that would help. I want to see it.
Souvenir skein that I bought at the Knitty McPurley retreat last year, and because I love this pattern, I have to make another feeling groovy cowl.
Oh, wrong one.
I'm trying to make it her.
That's okay.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
So
where's this pattern of Travel Lori's? Is that like hers, or you should just?
It's her pattern. She's written a couple of patterns,
cool.
and I test knit this, and it's feeling
groovy.
Feeling with an apostrophe, groovy.
There how I normally speak.
Yeah. So feeling groovy, and it's by Travel Lori.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have another one, and I wear it all the time. I have started to wear cowls, which I don't normally wear, but they're really good in church when it's just a little bit chilly, and I don't want to wear a whole sweater. So
that's
what I'm working on.
That need, but
that's cool.
Yeah. I know you don't have that need.
No, I don't have that need. The one flippin' Sabbath that it was like super, like it was so cold that I'm like, do we have to go to church? Is there like a rule? Can we not go to church when it's this cold? But it was like, I want to say 19 degrees or something outside. That's really cold for us. Okay. So then we go to church and I'm like, oh, I can wear my shawls. I'm like, I'm prepared for this. Like, but I didn't have boots. I'm realized I didn't have boots. I'm like, how do I not have boots anymore? So I am going to church in my dress, in my open-toed shoes, and just like we run from the car to church. And I'm like, it is like 1,000 degrees in here because they have the heater blaring. I had to like take sweaters off. I was like, people, this is my one chance. This is my one
chance, and you ruined it.
I'm like, I was sweating because they're like blaring the heat because we don't know how to do that down here. So I'm like, I gotta wear my shawl.
Oh, speaking of MLMs, I wanted to ask you, Amy.
No boy.
Oh boy, I know. You had posted something about the oil company.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I can't get the video. Did they take it
down?
Because what happened was, and Hannah said that when she posted that video, which is why like I watch her stuff as soon as it comes out because Melaleuca went after her last time, and so
I was gonna say to you, Amy, I don't love it that she's gone away from the MLM stuff, but she's had some trouble, and I understand why.
Yeah, she hasn't gone away. She just is spacing it out now a little bit with other things, but she did a video because Young Living, and look, I just want to go ahead and let me just preface this with anyone who watches. If you're in an MLM, I am not judging you personally.
Right.
I understand how people get sucked into them. I understand why people do them.
Mm-hmm.
But call your dad. You're in a cult. Okay, I'm here for you. I will help you get out. But I go through my Facebook memory sometimes. I'm like,
house once, and
really
they
regret
had the
person I
full
was
like
with that
100
5
bottle
minutes that I
rack
sold
of
Jamberry.
Young
Like
Living stuff. It was very exciting.
That's depressing.
I don't think she can hear you, Anne. Can you hear Anne? Can you hear Anne?
Hello?
No.
Man,
because this is the second time
I talked over you the other
she was
time,
talking.
and I was like, dude,
No.
okay.
And you just kept talking, and it happened twice. That's why I thought that you couldn't hear her.
Oh, well.
What is wrong with that?
All of your wisdom. Just
Caro, can I hear you? Say something, Caro.
Hello.
Okay, it's only Anne.
Why is it only Anne?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
so we were having two stories.
Let me tell the story, and then I'll leave, and I can come back, or Anne can leave and come back, or whatever. But I don't know why.
I think it's you, so you can go after you tell the story.
You can go. Tell the story. Go. Jeez.
Just go.
Just go. Lynn, yes. So to answer your question, Lynn, she. So what it was, if anybody doesn't watch Hannah Alonso on YouTube, highly suggest. Two different people sent her a evidence that indicated that Young Living was doing away with the MLM model, which that's a new thing now that they're gonna. More and more companies are doing away with the MLM model, and they're doing affiliate marketing, which is legal and totally fine.
Okay.
So she got two different sets of evidence that indicated that the home office said that Young Living was doing away with the MLM model. And she said in her video, if this video gets taken down, it is because they sent me something to tell me to take it down. So, because what a lot of the creators will get is they'll get a cease and desist, which is cease and desist, you can wipe your butt with it. It means nothing. Okay. Like anybody can write a cease and desist. So, however, she does indeed have a husband who, is in the military, and she has a small child, and, she just had a miscarriage and like a busy life. I don't blame her for not fighting the MLMs. But basically what the consensus in the anti-MLM community is that the emails were accurate, and now Young Living is backpedaling, and they're going to like push it back in the year to be like, oh, no, we're not doing away with the MLM model. That was just all whatever. And then like in the third quarter, they'll be like, yeah, guys, we're doing away with the MLM model.
Yeah. Did you see her retraction though?
Yes. So anytime you see go on her she has a Melaleuca one, and she has a Young Living one.
And she looks like a hostage, and she is
so
reading from a script, and it's funny.
She literally looks like, she doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't fix her hair. She literally makes it look like she is absolutely 110% under duress, which she is, because they've sent her a cease and desist because Young Living is a humongous corporation, which, by the way, let's not forget that the founder killed his child we're just gonna not gloss over that. The man
I
was
read
crazy.
that. Yep.
I don't
Man was
remember
crazy.
that. Okay.
Man was crazy. So yeah,
Yep.
so basically she did have to take the video down and she put up her retraction. However, I think Savannah Marie has a reaction video where she shows most of Hannah's video explaining it. So if you still want to see Hannah's video, you can go find Savannah. I think
Yeah,
Savannah
something
Marie.
like that.
She has TDS real bad. She's like super left, but it is what it is. So,
But she
It's
did a
okay.
good cap of
she does randomly will
recap.
say stuff, and I'm like, oh, shut up. But
Yeah, I stopped watching her as much because
I
she's
stopped watching her.
really
Hannah
crazy.
never says anything political, and that's how it should be because you're not talking about politics. You're talking about the topic at hand. It's not politically correct anti-MLM. It's
Right.
That would be different.
all right. Anne, can you say something, Anne? Let's see if I can hear you.
Hello.
No. All right, fine. I'll even come back. Let me back in.
Okay, put me in, coach.
So, Anne, tell me the story about going over to your friend's house and she had like the whole display.
So well, I went to some ultra hippie house, let me tell you. And this has happened several times in my life because I'm friends with interesting people, like ultra hippies. So
as opposed to regular ones.
Well, Anne, you are kind of a hippie though.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit.
But no,
Is she though?
A little bit.
Yeah,
well,
a little bit.
It depends. It depends on your on what boundaries you want to put on hippie. You know, where your I don't know, qualifications, your
Okay, hippie means free love. I'm not seeing Anne in that department.
Okay.
No.
So anyway, what happened at this house?
Anyhow, so you went to this house.
So you went to the hippie house.
Went to the hippie house. Fantastic, man. They had so many crystals and they were but the thing is that they were Christian hippies. So I'm like, I'm sorry. You have more crystals than the witchy girls and the salt lamp in every room and the entire place smelled of cloves because they were using cloves for all of their cleaners.
Thieves. It was thieves,
It
wasn't
was
it?
thieves. Yeah, it was thieves in
Yeah.
there for all of their cleaners. But yeah, when you walked into the bathroom had like the big display shelf for all of the essential oils, and they're like, "You doing some alchemy in here? This is very exciting." There must have been 100 of them, like all alphabetical order, all lined up, and I'm just like, "Wow." We could think of all the plants that happened to make this. I can't even think of what that must have cost. And, you know, the little pine board setup stand, I'm sure, was a bonus extra with the big old.
I'm sure that if you sign up so many people, you can get the deluxe kit for X amount of dollars.
Yeah, you can, but some of them oils are really like, and I am crunchy as the day is long, so I do not dismiss essential oils. They have a place, absolutely, 100%. However, I don't get to use any of them because I have cats, and you cannot diffuse any essential oil with a cat. So that sucks because I can't get to use any freaking essential oils. Every in minute times, if we're like sick, I'm like, okay, go diffuse this peppermint and like shut the door, don't let the cat in there. But like, just if you didn't know that, don't diffuse oils around cats; it could kill them. But the amount you pay for and this is not just on Young Living. There's DoTerra, and there might be more. You're paying for the branding. You're paying for the structure of the MLM. Like you can still go find valuable, quality oils from other brands, and not be in a MLM structure. So I can't read chat, so I hopefully haven't offended anybody.
No.
Okay. Speaking of those diffusers, one time I did steep some catnip. And I put just the water. I drained the catnip part out. I put just the catnip water into the diffuser.
I've never thought to do that.
Oh, my cats went nuts. Yeah.
I've never thought to do that. I gave them catnip. Tina, are you listening?
Diffuse catnip and make them insane.
Oh gosh, what's the other hippie thing? When it's just the essence of things in water, and then you put a drop of that on the pill.
The tincture.
Yeah. What's that called? Something.
Homeopathic.
Homeopathic. That one.
Yeah.
No.
There you go. Though that woman did become a witch. A friend of mine who was. So
many.
Weird people.
you can't be talking about the same things all the time. Sometimes you need your witch friends.
I've never known anybody who's an actual witch, but
I do have friends who are actual witches,
Yeah.
and I will say I love them. And
I
yes,
have a few family members that are.
I don't.
Yeah.
I guess I just
They
don't
have
know
to
that
stop
many people,
begging.
which I'm fine with.
It's really a
But-
bummer, actually. Your
yeah.
pals. But
Tina
Witchy
says she hears
pagan?
you, Amy. So
What?
Tina hears you, so she's all good. She's
Tina's
gonna.
not a witch. She's just a bitch. So that's fine.
No,
Just leave
no,
it
no,
at
no.
Tina.
I was talking about the diffusing the catnip.
Oh.
Yeah, make a
Because you
little
want to make sure she
tea.
knew about it.
Have
I'm
them
pretty sure
drink
I've
the
told her that
water.
already.
Hmm?
What bitch? I told you not to diffuse oils around the cats. No, I have known people that call themselves a witch and they're pride that they're okay, fine, I don't care. That's whatever. Just don't make me be a witch. Problem solved. I don't care. Whatever you do, you. Boo.
I remember someone ultra hippie was telling me about going to their midwife and only realizing afterwards that they were lesbian witches, and the whole thing.
That's another comic book.
I'm not doing lesbian witches.
Thank you. I'm not going to read it.
Lesbian witches and homeopathy. Just
That's like a really bad what's the alternative to Hallmark? It's like lesbian witches of.
No, see, that's the coven meetings that happens at the coffee shop every full moon. You can just go watch that episode whenever you want. You don't need my help.
I'm good, thanks.
Oh my God,
the thing
Got other
is
things happening.
that is just it. That is an amazing comedy subplot right there. I mean, it actually happened to my friend and it was hilarious. But that, if you were to just sitcom, have slow burn until you realize, that's great. I mean, it's what Seinfeld never got to.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's right.
Oh, jeez.
You must be old to understand that joke.
Yep. I am old, and I'm going to be older.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lynn is celebrating shortly for her happiest of happy days.
That's right.
Happiest of happies. Yep.
Terribly exciting.
So yes, Lynn, if you would, I think Lynn, if you go, I did post the video underneath on Facebook. The video to actually rewatch it. I don't know how. You have to scroll back and find it, but yeah, it is out there.
Okay.
Yep.
What I will say, this is my random rant. In the anti-MLM community, a vast majority of the creators are liberal.
Very much.
And one thing I found very interesting is because part of the anti-MLM and anti-pyramid scheme and cult thing is the understanding of the bite model, which was created by is he a doctor? He might be a doctor.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure he's a doctor, but Stephen Hassan, I don't know how to say his last name. And BITE stands for each of the things. Like B is behavior, I is information control, T is thinking maybe, and E is environmental. But anyway, each of the letters stand for something, and it's a way that a cult controls you so that you can't make your own decisions. I want to say it's Hassan, Hassan, I think is the guy's last name. Anyway, he's super anti-Trump. So I'm like, as I watch these things and I read these things, because I find them fascinating. I find psychology fascinating. I'm like, y'all literally, he created the understanding of this is what is a anti-cult mentality. Okay, this is how you know you're in a cult and how you can get out of it. While also being in a cult that hates people based on who they voted for. I'm like, surely there's a little bit of self-awareness here.
Of course there's not. That would be silly.
I'm like, because I read a book in 2024. Oh, shoot. Cultish, I think is the name of the book. And it was from a linguistic point of view. And it's super nerdy. It is nerdy, but I love words. That book. Shocker, I love words. Math, not so much. But words I love. And it was explaining the language of just our language and how it has become, how language is used in cults. And one of the examples they used was the MAGA people and their language that they use and how it makes them a cult of Trump. And I'm like, but
Also,
you
on the
guys
other
are also a
side,
cult of anti-Trump. Like,
right.
what?
So I've been listening to a bit of NPR lately in my
Oh,
car.
bless
Yeah.
it.
Well, because I actually
Why?
like classical music, weirdly enough. And it's
Because she's
just
such a hippie.
Me too, but don't you have a classical music station that's not linked to NPR?
well, I get the one from the hotbed of Minnesota, and it's actually a nice station that only
Okay.
does news like a little tiny bit, but now it's begging and groveling week. And
Oh,
begging and
okay.
groveling week, like they'll do news like top of the hour, morning and evening. Like it's not pervasive throughout the day, but they'll do virtue signaling at all hours, and it's begging and groveling week. So please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please send us money, and we'll play a little Mozart. We won't play any of that new crap that really sucks. We'll play some Mozart because people actually like Mozart, and you'll be like, well, I hope Mozart stays on the radio. I'll give you my $50 in a tote bag.
No Wagner here.
Yeah. Like, I do like a bit of Wagner. Not gonna lie. But anyways, it's like, oh, and please remember that you're also supporting our news department. And it's so cool that they're doing such good work right now, especially now in these trying times. And we're in the same building as NPR News, and we get to have coffee with those brilliant people who are doing the
coffee
coverage
house.
at the coffee house. Well, in their own personal break room, but I'm sure they also do the coffee house, where we'll have our women's meeting, which may or may not involve any sort of lesbian midwives. So
And the men don't get a meeting.
how that happens.
There might be a man in there. There could be.
There could be.
There could be a they them.
I mean, yeah, it's probably wearing a dress if it's there, so it can blend in with the group.
Yeah.
Our classical station every day
has been breathless.
Oh God, that just annoys me. The every day our classical station does midday Mozart at 12 noon. They always play something Mozart. And I'm like, yay, it's midday Mozart. Yeah.
I do random not kind of squirrel. Girls with this Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
We have
Knit Against the Machine. We have
merch. Love this for us. I'm enjoying it.
Me
Second
too.
of all, I did not realize how hard it was to consciously listen to music that wasn't streaming.
Yeah.
Like
where are you getting that from?
Okay. Can it count when I'm driving to work? Can I have the radio in my car? Does that count?
That's true. That's music.
I'm driving. I'm not crafting. You didn't say I had to craft while listening to the radio.
You see, back in the olden days, there was things called CDs.
I have CDs, but my CD player is broken. CDs. My CD player is broken in my 2010 Hoopty Swagger Wagon with the peeling paint. My CDs are trapped in the Swagger Wagon, including my very beloved Amos Lee CD that I cannot get out of there. My husband won't take it apart and take it out.
Oh, sweet pea, I'm sorry.
So my CDs are stuck in my van. So all I have is the radio in my van. So I would like to know if I can count that as my square, since I'm just driving to work, but I am listening to the radio. I am not streaming.
You know what? I'll allow pretty much anything.
I think it's fine. I was going to say, I've been meaning to tell you guys, you want to know what completely analog thing I've been doing?
What?
I've been building a puzzle.
I love
because I am a nerd and I am loving it. And I thought if I got it out, my husband and my kids would help me, and they have not. Wow. My littlest will help me once in a blue moon. But
see, I tried that, and I started it during COVID. Everybody was doing puzzles, and my husband did the whole puzzle in a day, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even get to play. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I need more than a minute to figure out where it goes.
That's fun.
I was over the weekend. I was crocheting, and I'm like, okay, look at me. I'm crossing off things on the bingo. I'm enjoying this. And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, I have no way to listen to music other than a record player in my house. And I do have a record player right over there, record
Do you
player.
have records?
I do have records. Thank you very much. Red Clay Strays is my favorite. I have John Mayer. I have Red Clay Strays. I have Fleetwood Mac. I have records, but I have to physically come in here. And I was currently comfy on the sofa crocheting, and I'm like, crap, the only way to listen to music is on the robots, Alexa. And I'm like, doggone it. I'm like, I did not realize how non-analog that part of life had become until I looked at the bingo card. I'm like, wow, crap.
Which is funny because credit to you, you wrote all the bingos.
I know.
Because we had this conversation about the machine against the machine analog.
I'm like, I helped create this thing, and I am way more digital than I wanted to be. I didn't realize how much I was. When I'm cooking dinner, ask Teresa how many times I send her George Strait songs, but I'm cooking dinner and I'm listening to music. It's on the Alexa, and I'm like, oh my god, I have no non-streaming way to, this is terrifying to me. I'm like,
so Amy, we got a new to us car.
Okay.
I mean, it's new to us, but it was my mother-in-law's old car. It's a 2005, and it has slots for 6 CDs.
That's what's in my van, and there's 3 Amos Lee ones in there,
and
John Mayer and a Mark Broussard stuck in my van. Can't get them out.
I got rid of some of my CDs. I had to go to the thrift store and buy CDs.
There you go.
We have seen my husband's Corvette. It sounds, I hate saying it because it's my husband's Corvette.
What year is it?
Magic Force
2006.
That makes documents of
we had one of those. But
he
great
has CDs.
model.
He has CDs made that I made from back in the Napster days.
Nice.
Where you could cram 3,000 songs on your computer, and he has CDs made of they still play. I'm like, bless it.
That's awesome.
The stuff we listened to in 1997.
Somebody said in chat that they're so old they had 8 tracks. My dad had an 8 track.
I remember the 8 tracks.
Yeah, Neil Sedaka 8 track in the Trans Am 1978.
And you know what is burned in my memory? And Denise can testify to this. Denise, as you know, even though we don't podcast right now, Denise is 18 years older than me. So most people thought she was my mom growing up. Okay, fine. Well, obviously I was raised on excellent music because my siblings were all way older than me. So even in the 80s, I grew up in the 80s, I still had older music, whatever. But in the 80s, they loved Loverboy. And the cassette cover of him in the red pants
with the peace sign
with the peace sign on his butt is burned in my brain. That is a core memory because Denise had that cassette in her little, I don't know, whatever 1983 car she had or whatever. And I remember looking at it being like, that's his butt. I'm like a little kid.
Yeah. Well, remember the Born in the USA?
And then full circle transparency, my husband also loves Loverboy. And once upon a time before we were serious, he came up to visit me in college to try to win me back and get me moved back home. And he listened to the Loverboy greatest hits all the way up there.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Oh. Lynn.
I
mean, maybe I do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. You do. You're not that much younger than me. Yes, you do. You know who Loverboy is.
But it depends because my parents were very picky about the music because you were raised by your sister that was 18 years older than you, but my parents were 18 years older. No, but my parents were 18 years older than us. So they were very specific about what they were listening to, which was a lot of Queen and AC/DC and
good music.
And you know, everybody's working. Okay, I know that song.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Yeah, that's what Tina just put in the chat.
Okay, all right. I'm like, you know,
and the only way that I can listen to that song is, who is it? Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze. Didn't they do a Chippendales dance to that on SNL?
It was that song?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know.
Was it that song or?
I don't think it was that song.
No,
I felt like it was something harder.
Oh shoot! No, I don't remember now.
Oh, Therese had Police.
Oh no!
yeah.
See, my parents hated.
See, she had that.
Please.
She had that cassette too. She had the I can't say the word.
Synchronicity, yeah.
Yeah, she had that cassette too.
I had that cassette.
I don't think they did the Chippendales to that song.
Mm-mm.
It was a different song then. I can't remember. If anybody remembers. Yeah.
So I have this
love Loverboy.
extended playlist that I'm at work because of circumstances beyond my control. I'm in control of the radio.
Good for you.
And I will stay in control for as long as possible. That is my hill. I will probably die on it.
Dead hands.
Exactly. Oh man, the
What
guy
you got on there,
before,
Dan?
there was a lot of gangster rap. It was really bad. And I came back from Christmas. I'm like, wow, I spent that whole time without hearing about a single enterprising gentleman's drug deals, sexual positions, what he calls his ex. I didn't hear any of that. It was amazing. But anyways, so I've been playing a lot of music, and it's hilarious which songs people like, oh, that's cool, and I remember that. I listened to a lot of 80s, alt British, and the people who will be like, oh wow, that's good, and it'll be like, oh, it's like, guys, literally the Sting Dream of Blue Turtles album and Queen Highlander soundtrack. That's what people like, whoa, this is amazing. I'm like,
Dream of the Blue Turtles is one of the best albums ever made. Yeah, I love that.
So it's people
Look at DK with her little octopus.
So the song you girls were looking for was "I'm Your Man" by Wham. And
that's what they danced to?
That's what it says. I don't know it, so I don't know that I could.
I know that song. I know. Trust me.
I don't think it was "I'm Your Man" by Wham.
I don't remember it being that. Man, I'm gonna have to go rewatch that because my coworker and I love we will talk about, we'll just randomly talk about the Chippendale, it's a thing, she remembers it. I'm like, no, I don't remember.
Yeah, there's an sorry, in the random songs that people be like, oh, that's great. The guy who's actually British was like, oh man, this is amazing. I'm like, Charming Man by the Smiths. You would.
I like the Smiths.
Here I'm judging everybody slowly. I love the Smiths too.
Although I was way into Elvis Costello.
Very good.
Yeah.
I see, my husband loved Tears for Fears.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I will tell you is someone playing something, or is that my brain tumor?
Your brain tumor?
Okay, because I hear something. I hear something. I don't know what it is. I didn't know. I didn't touch anything. Both of my boys say Tears for Fears are the worst because they think the only song they ever sang was Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I'm like, first of all, that's a phenomenal song. But second of all, that is not even the best Tears for Fears song there is.
Right.
And they're both like, oh, it sucks. It's awful. I'm like, every time they say that, I'm like, a little part of me dies. Because the best Tears for Fears song is Woman in Chains, and I Will Die on This Hill. But they can't stand the 80s music, and I'm like, it killed me.
What?
I can't fix that.
Tina, you just went up another awesome notch.
Wow.
But did she get to walk his dogs?
I don't know.
That's a story you didn't tell me. If so,
it was Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. And the Chippendales audition sketch, which aired 1990.
Wait, I thought somebody else said it was another song.
I was wrong.
DK's toy was wrong. It wasn't DK that was wrong. It was what she put into the search.
Her chat GPT or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was Loverboy Working for the Weekend. It
was Loverboy. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to go rewatch that just to for research purposes.
Yes.
Patrick Swayze, shirtless. I mean, I don't mind doing that for everybody. So,
that's good research. I'll tell you what.
I got to do what I got to do. So.
1990. When did Farley pass away?
Late 90s? Mid 90s?
No, like 93 or something.
Was it really?
It was early.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
earlier than you think.
Wait, when was Tommy Boy? How old am I?
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 46. When was Tommy Boy?
You're 46?
Yes.
Oh, he died in 97. I was wrong. It just felt like it was.
I remember
So we were barely married. Yeah.
I'm like, I remember Saturday Night Live in the 90s for a good chunk with Chris Farley. And Phil Hartman didn't die till maybe
Phil
after.
Hartman.
He was after he was off Saturday Night Live. I love Phil Hartman. He was the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Deep Thoughts with Jack
I was scrolling through social media, Instagram, and it was like the Dana Carvey, the Broccoli song. Does anybody else remember the Broccoli song? Where he sings the Broccoli song to Sigourney Weaver?
No.
Phil Hartman.
No.
It's like the best. He's trying to sell because they're like record executives. It's Sigourney Weaver, Phil Hartman, and I don't remember who else is there. And Dana Carvey's like playing piano and he's singing. And this is probably like early 90s. And he's there, like he's on the spot that he suddenly has to sing this song. So he has to make up this song about broccoli. And he's like, broccoli. And they're like, oh, like it's the most moving song they've ever heard in their entire life. Like they're just like absolutely captivated by the song about broccoli.
I do not remember. Sorry.
Well,
look at Broccoli, Dana Carvey. It's freaking hilarious.
So Kathy says, my mom became friends with Patrick Swayze while they were filming Dirty Dancing. My mom was a hostess at Mountain Lake. I'm jealous. That's one of my favorite movies.
That's awesome
amazing.
Sauce. That is cool.
That is awesome sauce.
That is cool.
Friends, I am sorry to be the one to do it, but I have to go. It's almost 8:15. But Anne was holding the blanket, and we didn't even admire it properly. So
show us the blanket.
Let me see.
Well,
and I'll show you mine.
So it's more difficult.
Oh, have you? So, you've gone. See, I was wondering where we were going with this direction of the because I
liked it.
I was down with this. I was kind of thinking about doing the same thing. I'm like,
it's real cute.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, I'm working on
crochet one.
I am on the decrease.
Clementine.
Nice.
That is really cool, Anne.
I gotta back up.
Kara, how are you in your shawl?
I switched from 2 needles to 1 needle, and I went back to my grandma's shawl.
Your love. You went back to your love.
Well, because I made the mistake of putting it like on the couch, like right there, and I kept making eyes at it, and it kept looking at me, and I was like, "Don't worry, I'm coming over to get you." And so
I'm coming, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lynn, what do you got?
Let me see
This
that.
is-
Ooh, look at.
Wow.
This is a Minecraft blanket.
The Minecraft blanket.
It's a creeper.
It's a creeper, so I have one row. I think I have 3 more full rows to finish.
That is awesome, Lynn.
Cool.
I'll have to find. I did a Tunisian crochet creeper. Like I did like all the little characters in Tunisian crochets and squares, and like sewed them all together and made a creeper, a Minecraft blanket years ago for mine.
Oh, nice.
Minecraft has such a new meaning in my house right now.
Why?
Wait, what?
Because when we talk about Minecraft families, we're talking about the families that get the cop cars called.
Yeah. How is that Minecraft family across the street? I'm just curious.
DK's got to go.
Yeah, let's let DK go. I'm sorry.
Just message me, Kiro, because you didn't update me last time.
Okay, I'll let you know about the new Minecraft family.
Okay, you didn't update that one, so okay.
Sorry.
Look at the octopus.
Hey, thank you, DK. And thank you, Anne. Oh, that's very cute.
That is so cute.
So it goes in and out.
Oh,
yes,
that's
like if you're happy,
adorable.
you would have a happy side, and if you're sad, you have a sad side. But this is just
I've
happy.
seen those.
Happy, they're happy.
That's so cute.
That's adorable, DK.
Do you remember the dolls that they had one head and then you turned them over?
Yeah,
those are called topsy-turvy dolls. So now you have a topsy-turvy octopus.
That's very cute,
cool.
DK.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Check out Lynn at Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. Check out Amy when she does her podcast someday.
I don't know if I don't know when the podcast will be, but I still have Stitch Stoppers on great discount because I need to clean out my Stitch Stoppers. So
And
for the babies.
And
for the babies.
For the babies. If you got any baby nets, you can always get in touch with Amy. And then Carol, where can we find you?
Oh, I have a channel that has new content on it. Wow. So you can find me on the Carol Brown channel. You can find me on X with hot takes under Rippalorian. I have a website and a Substack. I don't have any books out right now.
Brand new comic book.
I do have a comic book that is pending printing right now, so that's exciting. And then for anybody who's interested, I have an upcoming collaboration with Comic Books for Kids, where the net profits of that comic are going to go towards that charity to make sure that comics get into hospitals and cancer centers that children are recovering in right now. So I'm letting you all know that now, but when the book comes out, I will not shut the fuck up about it. I will expect one of you to buy it.
Good.
So
no, Carol, please don't tell us more about how we can help children with cancer. Oh no, that's terrible. That's an awful idea. Please don't.
Yeah.
All right. So check everybody out. We will be back Saturday morning. Possibly. I gotta talk to Anna. I might not be around on Saturday, but we'll be back this weekend. So, all right. Thanks everybody. We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends. Look, I can.
Oh, say.